Okay, pretty sure we're good. I should have a chat open. That would be an idea. Oops. Wait a second. I'm not prepared. Anyways, hi. This is BCS Hundo, and just so you know right now, this is gonna be world record. There's no chance it's not world record, so for any pace pals in the chat, I have got something for you. Anyways, we're gonna get into it like pretty much right away, because this is a long run. Wait, I don't have live split open or anything. I am not prepared at all. Give me a second. Okay, so how you guys been? I hope you guys have been enjoying the marathon so far. I'm gonna put this there, and that there, and that there, and that there. No, I'm gonna put that there and that there. There we go. Okay, I'm good to go. I'm gonna turn on radio, because everyone wants to listen to the radio. Okay, I am gonna start if the timer is ready.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
In 3, 2, 1, go. We're going. Okay, so
Good luck.
thank you. The run starts off like very similar to like a normal, like no major glitches run, honestly. There's not a whole lot of collectibles to start off, but that's fine. We just play it normal. I hope nothing is wrong with like the stream or I'm not forgetting anything. It's probably fine.
I'll keep track.
So this is where we die, right here. Oh, hit me like, okay, well, half health is fine. It's actually not fine, so I'm gonna get health, when I go back to Army base, because you don't heal for like a really long time, and there's a chance I just get killed somewhere between now and then. I also need a gun. I don't have one yet. Like a better gun than this. I don't have one. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, there's one. Yeah, we need one of these to pop balloons and do other things. And I'm gonna get this health now because who cares? It's like 2 seconds to grab that. This doesn't make a difference in the 12-hour run, so I can be slow. You're gonna hear me press my keyboard every now and then, because that's me splitting, if anyone's curious.
I guess we could talk about what we need to do in this one.
Oh yeah, everything. There you go. Well,
Well, we could get in detail.
yeah, so every mission, that's pretty much a given. Every collectible in this game, it's balloons, stunt jumps, and rampages. All the Empire takeovers, getting like all the different like types, or like build types, I guess you could call them. All the side mini games, all the races and submissions, which there are a lot of, among
Golf.
a dozen other things. Golf, yeah, golf.
Any golf enjoyers?
No, I'm not a golf enjoyer.
Bad.
Yeah, there is a ton of content, and a lot of it is admittedly like really long and repetitive, but it's fine. For now, though, there's not a whole lot of extra stuff going on. The game doesn't get really confusing until like much later. I'm gonna use use my pistol for this part because I want to conserve my M16 for balloons and stuff. Actually, I'll use the M16 here. That's fine. Yeah. Do I want this? Why not? It's probably faster. And it's here, so we'll just say. Oh, but there's no radio. Oh, that was a bad idea. Should have taken another one. This is faster, I think. Okay. There is actually a cool jump you can do, like, off that thing to the right there, but it doesn't really work too well on a bike, so I'm just gonna go around. It's not that slow anyway. Chilling. And, before we start the next mission, there's gonna be like a pager and all this other stuff happening. So while we're waiting, I can just go pop a balloon. The first of many. This is what I was talking about before. You gotta get all of these. There's one up there. You can't really see it too well. It's that red thing. Maybe we got it. And... okay, so... kind of forgot about this, but like pagers in this game, like they get delayed by text in the top left. And getting on this bike, triggers text, so I'm gonna be waiting for a while. So, we're just gonna chill right here.
Watch your AOR, son!
Also, pages set the on mission variable to 1, so you cannot start any missions while receiving the text.
That's true.
Which is a pretty annoying mechanic.
Yeah, you have to route around that a bunch of times in this run. It's not too bad. It is even like used to like abuse like duping and stuff later.
Is that implemented now?
What's that?
Is that being implemented now?
Yeah, one. It's used
There's
one
one.
time.
There's one dude.
Yeah, it's actually the first one. Actually, no, the second one.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to
Technically the first one.
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
the first one doesn't skip anything.
Yeah, that's like an hour in. Oh, this jump kind of sucks. As goes with like any jump on this bike in particular. This bike sucks. It just...
Sventor molding right now, this jump.
yeah. I do it safe because it's Hundo, so whatever, but... there we go, that's the jump.
I actually learned how to do this
Oops.
jump with the Street Fighter just before my USJ race. Like the day before it.
Wait, what did you do before that? Like if you don't use this button?
I just needed to get lucky before that, basically.
Oh.
Which was my most inconsistent jump.
PCJ in traffic. Big jump.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure this is the best route, but that works. Alright, I'm gonna pre-select that gun and get in this car. Because I'm gonna be using it in a little bit. Okay, so we've got to go to a party. And before we go to the party, we're going to take a quick detour to get a car. That's another thing, actually, car deliveries. You need to do all of the car delivery lists. In this game, there are 3 plus 1, which is 1 for boats as well.
There are also like 2 helicopters.
Oh yeah.
Third list.
Yeah, and 2 helicopters. Okay, so the first car we're gonna get is the Cheetah, and there's a fixed spawn, just down here. It's not too much of a detour. There it is.
The weird thing about the cheetah is in this game is that it doesn't actually spawn in traffic. It's technically even rarer than the cheetah in San Andreas.
I never actually noticed that. It actually doesn't spawn in traffic at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. Only fixed spawns.
Don't know how I didn't notice it.
Interesting.
Okay, that's what you need to use the gun for. Okay, now we go. just continue the mission like normal, but with this car now, which we're gonna store in the garage after.
But what's the deal with the cars spawning from garage later on?
Well, hopefully I don't demonstrate that, but yeah, garages in this game are broken, so like, if you were to, for example, like, okay, so, I'm guessing like everyone knows like what a garage is for, like in this game, like you store with them so you save cars, right? Like everyone knows that, but in this game, for some reason, when you like save and like load, it like despawns all the cars if you don't like check the garage first thing, so if I need to save and load at any point, I need to remember to check it, and I usually don't remember. So
It's also one mission that triggers this exact glitch.
yeah, that too.
It's Sleep and Bound from Forbes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that
And,
mission as well, you need to check.
You can avoid the glitch completely by saving at Empire sites later on.
Yeah, I would say that at the Empire sites for this reason. And because they're faster.
And they are very conveniently placed, usually. But the glitch is also fixed on PS3, so...
Oh, so we should be playing the PS2 version, is what you're saying? Because
PS2
true.
Yeah, it's more content.
Okay.
It
So,
has
yeah.
PCJ spawn in this data house.
That's true. There's a PCJ spawn like right to my left on PS2. It's not there on this. So what the hell? Okay, this is not the fastest car, but we don't need to drive very far anyway. Okay, this is a banger.
Now this mission here is the first example of vehicle performances being different in this game. Like, why is this Walton so fast, for example?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Pretty much
A lot of cars.
A lot of vehicles got buffed, and then some were nerfed. Like the Blister Compact is just straight up terrible in this game.
Yeah, this,
Yeah, the Voodoo as well.
I never even see Voodoos in this game, to be honest.
I know right where we can pick up the train.
Well, you're not missing out.
But yeah, this car is unreasonably fast. Like, in every other game, this is like one of the bottom tier cars, but in this game it's like pretty mid tier.
No, this used to be a
The
Very
handling is
fast.
pretty great as well, in my opinion.
I suppose because you use this car a lot in the start, like against your will, so they just decided let's make it less painful. That is my theory. Okay, this next guy that we chase can go like one of two ways. If he goes north, it's a little bit faster, because it's more convenient and closer to a pain spray. So he is just gonna go north. Let's go. Okay, so we can spin him out, so he like doesn't really get anywhere. We can just blow him up faster. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Oops. Okay, now we go paint spray.
Old girl ain't looking so good.
We forgot to mention that you lose our weapons when you get kicked out of the army, so you can't just get out and shoot him with
Oh,
the
yeah.
assault rifle.
Yeah, that's the lore, if anyone was curious. We just got kicked out of the army for bringing a prostitute back to base, so now we're,
Has anybody talked about the lore?
no. Absolutely not.
You'll be wanting.
Basically,
We
why
don't
is
talk
Disney
about
prequel
lore,
there?
Tom.
That's all.
First stunt jump right here, boom.
Oh, actually this is pretty clever.
Yeah. This game has lore, it's kind of weak lore, but yeah, it does have lore. Okay, I'm gonna try and, I'm just gonna go around the left side here, I don't wanna, like, merge with all that traffic. It's fine.
You're a fine wingman.
Okay, so this is an example where we can just like stay here and do another fill mission, but we have to wait for a pager, and by the time the pager ends, like we're already like at Marty, which is the next guy, so we're gonna go there. Just works out better as far as routing goes.
Anyway, but it unlocks the next kill mission.
Yeah.
And it's not available before the playthrough.
Yeah, you can't just like, yeah. Okay. We're gonna pick up this gun, because it's very strong.
It is basically the stubby shotgun equivalent in this game, which is the strongest shotgun.
Guns also a change in this game. Like this one could fire pretty quickly in LCS, but in this game it's really slow. Like Vic takes a long time to reload, repump the gun. But we do have a strat to get around that and just shoot near instantly every 2 shots. Using the game's manual aim system.
Okay, we're here.
And you will showcase that right here.
I got kicked out of the army.
Not very well. Oops. That's fine, whatever. You'll see it more later. Copium. Okay, anyways. Copium. We want this pistol ammo for later as well.
You done real good.
You've done real good, Vic. Oh, can't listen to that song. I know that one's a bad one. We're gonna not listen to Phil Collins, guys. I'm sorry. Bad song.
Overrated, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
This is it.
Oops. Should have that gun selected.
That's why you need us. I'm trying to help people.
Kinda slow, but that's fine.
Okay, I'll pay.
Okay. Chilling.
You done a man's job.
Alright, so, yeah. Like I said before, like this whole like chain of missions is very normal. There is nothing special going on for a while. Like the start of the game, you have like, you get like 10 collectibles in like hours. It's very slow paced. It's just missions and stuff for a while, but it'll pick up soon, I promise.
It's exactly the same as no major glitches.
It is exactly the same actually, yeah, for like 20 minutes or something. Okay. I'm gonna run around this way. Because I'm bad at not getting Marty stuck. I need Marty here.
So in these missions we are just doing a few jobs here and there for Phil and Marty. And later on we will meet the love interest of the protagonist. And we will also help her out with some stuff. So these kind of serve as an introduction to the Empire missions, side missions later on, but they're a bit more complex.
Don't take it personally, pal.
Need to make sure not to damage this car too much, because the game yells at you if you do. I'm taking this car. Oops. Forgot what to do for a second.
Yeah, you need to save the changes for later on.
Yeah, I was about to take a moonbeam off the roof for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so this guy can also go like one of two ways, or he can just get stuck with the traffic lights like he is right now. It's pretty pog.
Shut up and play some music.
Yoink.
I paid Marty off weeks ago, man.
I know you keep telling me to go to like move to Canada, but I'm just really not into this whole Reagan thing.
Sometimes the guy from the Sheila starts stealing another car and chasing the player.
Oh yeah. Pretty manga-esque.
Usually you can avoid him hitting you, but it comes as a surprise. And the last objective for this mission is a van, which is also super fast, just like the Vartan, for some reason.
Yeah.
And I believe NT is gonna be using it later during import exports. I'm not sure how much.
Yeah, a little bit.
for most of the list and another list.
Getting in the right side here because this guy that I didn't kill is actually like smurfing hard and he just drags you out 100% of the time. So I just go on that side to avoid that. Oh, okay, okay, chill. Yeah, this car, like, two wheels very easily, but it's really hard to flip regardless, so I was actually not panicking at all right there, at all, so I wasn't scared. Right, anyways, I'm gonna go back to Phil after this mission. Oh, nice Sanchez. No, nice Sanchez. Okay. Wait, there's another one. Why are there so many Sanchez's? Anyways.
Let's go.
All of us is just gonna be someone breaking here in the commentaries.
Okay, here we are. This mission sucks, by the way.
Now for wrong side of the tracks. I mean, what?
No.
Casual service, I think. Basically, early mission in the game that's a bit harder than usual.
Yeah, I can see
But
that.
after you play the game a bit, it becomes a lot easier.
It is kind of confusing casually, I can see that.
Especially this one, because it's not exactly RNG dependent, for the most part.
I really had trouble completing this mission as a kid, and when I finally did, my game crashed on the way to the safe house.
That's
I actually
tragic.
cried.
Okay. Yeah, this mission, like, casually I guess it's confusing, but in a speedrun it's probably one of the most boring missions in the game. It's just like this really slow forklift doing the same thing.
It's trial and
Let's go
error.
backwards with the forklift, man. It's so cool. Am I
Look at this.
right?
Look at this. You can go backwards.
Oh,
Poggers. Okay.
but you can pick up 2 boxes at once.
Oh yeah, and reversing here is faster than going the like forward way.
Yeah, because the forklift is so slow. Isn't the dozer in San Andreas like the same thing? It goes faster in reverse.
I think they actually are like pretty fast, San Andreas. I don't know why I know that, but
I think it's because the engine is located in the back and something to do with construction vehicle. I don't know.
yeah, every time you secure some boom shine, like a bit more of the warehouse gets trashed, so you gotta take a different road every time.
An idea if you only have one single path to take.
Yeah, when you play this mission for the first time, it's trial and error, but once you figure it out, it's the same every time.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Also, you need to avoid the walls on the right, because if you drive into that, your forklift just starts bouncing and stuff like that.
It's very triggering to get stuck on the walls here.
Yeah, yes, you can flip that forklift right away.
Also, you cannot lift the fork outside this mission, so it's kind of rigged.
Okay, so that horror is done now.
You can lift the fork outside this mission.
Can you?
Yeah, you can.
I need to check.
Okay, so now we're going to said love interest from before, PogChamp.
There's a Cuban harvest near the end, which is like one of the fastest vehicles in the game. And this mission is a quad bike race, which you need to win to impress the girl.
Yeah. If you don't win, you fail and you give up.
It is also like the shortest race in the entire game, I believe.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
sounds
much
right.
under a minute. One thing that sucks about this game is that for some reason, any mission that starts with a cinematic cutscene just deletes every vehicle and pedestrian loaded into memory, which is why our vehicles despawn before so many of these missions, which means we can't really keep our for example bikes and shit
Yeah.
throughout so many of these missions.
It's kind of a
This is
shame, but
especially bad in Louise's missions because the car that spawns there is pretty slow and the traffic is not exactly good either.
yeah.
Rarely do you get good vehicles.
Alright, so if I get like a 52 here, which I think is already impossible because at first I was kind of slow, I will meow on stream for defense. Yeah, it's definitely not 52 anymore.
Nah,
That
you
was
must
awful.
bark. You bark if you fail.
I bark? I will not be doing
Yes.
Nah, we don't do that.
The bark of
that.
shame.
Do not do that here. No, this is like a 54 or something. That was kind of rough. Oh well, unlucky. Okay. So this mission has a very exciting strat. Oh, let me forget those. I don't even think I need those, but anyways. For some reason, when you go out of bounds on this game and you respawn, it like flips every car like upside down. It just like flips all the coordinates or whatever, and like not coordinates,
Yeah,
don't
coordinates.
Axis?
Axis.
yeah, that word. Yeah, it flips
Oh,
all of
excellent.
those, so it just blows up all the cars you destroy here. And conveniently, you can go out of bounds right here if I actually, yeah. So I'm
Fixed
gonna,
on PS2 version, by the way.
yeah, I'm gonna land back up on where my bike is, and the mission's just gonna pass a few moments after. So we can just drive back.
Basically, what happens here is all the vans that you must destroy get flipped over when you respawn.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is pretty much the 3 vans mission of this game.
Shout out to Josh and Fry for finding and pioneering this thread.
I wish there were more applications for this track.
Yeah, that's the only one. So
Unfortunately, the missions are not designed in a way so that it would be useful.
Yeah. GTA 3 would love this, probably.
Or even SES.
Yeah.
I might have bought too many, too much
Yeah,
shotgun,
too many.
but whatever. I don't think I need 80 bullets, but hey. I should be fine, like, financially speaking still.
You're not doing the cool walk later, so you won't need that much money.
Yeah,
Only
that's
if you do
true.
that when money gets really tight. So this mission here is pretty much a tutorial for taking over a business site, which will become relevant a little bit next chapter, and very relevant on the next island. And it will be really annoying by that point because of a certain gang we'll get to much later.
Yeah, the sharks. I was not close enough to that car, so that took a while. That's the shotgun thing we were talking about. It was still kind of sloppy there, but
Don't freak out.
that's basically the idea with like free aim and stuff.
Oh,
Oh, okay. That was oh god. We did not fall off, so it's fine. So yeah, once again, cinematic cutscene despawns my fast bike, and now I've got to use this piece of shit.
speaking of that, the previous mission didn't have a cinematic cutscene, and as you can tell, the Sanchez we had didn't despawn.
Yeah. But there are
But you
less
have to
of
park it
those.
in a specific spot.
Yeah, there's still a small despawn zone around that mission. Nice oceanic, by the way.
Thank you. Wait, I didn't even think about that. I don't think it would be faster to deliver that though, now wouldn't it? Or
Nah,
store
right
it.
now it would be slower.
Stay calm. Don't get shot. You're cool.
For context, the Oceanic is a vehicle you need to deliver in list 1. And it only has a fixed spawn on the second island, which is not unlocked until much later.
And it's really, really rare on the first island.
Welcome to Vice City.
And it's also really slow, like Scalar said. So we can only... Well, actually, there's a good time to get an Oceanic. And it will come pretty soon.
Yeah, one of these missions just loaded into memory, so it becomes a bit more frequent on the road.
Marty ain't gonna be too happy when he finds
I don't know if that's actually when you do it. In
Yeah,
this
it
round.
is. Yeah. That's where we're going now, I think. Yeah, it is. That's the next mission.
It is.
You're gonna get an Oceanic. We're also gonna do the worst stunt jump in the game, in my opinion.
Second worst though.
Okay, so
Actually,
finally
yeah,
after,
there is definitely worse.
After this mission, we finally will do some on-mission zero stuff. So
Yeah, as well.
Alright, who's gonna be the one to explain that?
No one.
I don't know. I just do the strats. I don't know how they work.
Okay, so there's a lot going on here now. But it starts off relatively simple. We're gonna get another Sanchez because it just despawned again. And we're gonna do a stunt jump that lands in the water, which is just around the corner. I'm gonna get kind of a lineup, so I'm gonna go against the wall and just pray.
All use their runners mauled in at this jump.
Okay, that looks like... Oh, that's not fine. Yeah, so sometimes, like, when you trigger a stun jump, you instantly, like, collide with the ramp again, and it just fails it because they did not bother to make an exception for that. So, we just failed it, and now we gotta go back onto the water, and if we find another bike, we can try again, or we can just take the Oceanic.
You were the god bike.
There's a bike here, we can just try it again, whatever. Yeah, so that's why I don't like stunt jumps, especially this one. A lot of stunt jumps in this game are like that, actually. Just like fails instantly.
Also, this one in particular.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is.
Oh, hey, there's the cool mechanic where it displays how much you flew if you fall into water. That's VCS exclusive.
The only time you'll see this in the entire run.
Alright, there's a cop bike. Is this even doable with a cop bike? I've never tried it. Let's give it a go. Wait, that's
It's even worse with the god bike.
Oh, it's worse? Okay,
Seriously.
well... Let's,
How many times did you fail this on World Record Run?
I don't remember, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Let's try again.
We still have those stadium jumps, so...
Yeah, those are actually worse, I think. Okay, I'm gonna try leaning back.
I tried leaning forward after the grass bike, personally.
Bro.
Okay, so...
Oh, God.
We will eventually get this. Just...
Every time you do this, you basically take 20 seconds to get back on the road. We're
Yeah.
like losing a minute right now.
We've for
Over
sure
this
lost
jump.
more than a minute at this point.
Yeah, more like 2.
Yeah, at least. Okay.
Can I just point out that not a single Oceanic spawn so far?
Yeah, I haven't seen any either, so this is, not looking good. Please work, yeah? Are you serious, man?
Already?
What the fuck? I did not have this much trouble with this. Like, this is a shit jump, don't get me wrong, but I did not have this much trouble in practice. This is kind of ridiculous. If this was a real run, this would have been a reset like 2 attempts ago. Is that an Oceanic? It is. Okay, I'm just gonna store this and pray I get a bike on the way back. If not, I can take a fixed spawn, or just do the stunt jump somewhere else, but I'm not really sure where else would be convenient. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. It's fine. This run's still gonna be world record, I promise.
OPM.
This is not how you do this. So because
Nice
you can,
Phoenix is in traffic.
you can only store like 1 car at a time the intended way, so you gotta like do some manipulation stuff to get another car in there. It's a classic trick. I would like another bike, but if I don't get one, we can go fix. I'll go fix spawn, I guess, just to get this stupid jump out the way. Nice and fairness. Okay.
There's a lot of garage management involved in the early game for import export.
I remember one time when I looted this, I filled the entire garage with 4 vehicles.
Yeah, which is the most you can store without them respawning.
Yeah, there were like 2 cars to a bike.
Okay, this is
I
it.
even had 3 cars in the
This has to be the jump now. Come on, man.
Dude, oh my god! Am I doing something wrong? I don't know, like, it can't be this bad, right?
I don't know, I just leaned back a little bit before I hit the ramp. I can't really explain it.
Try leaning forward after the grass patch halfway through the road. Like before that grass patch, just drive normally and then lean forward after the grass patch. At least that's what I do.
Yeah, that works for me as well.
Okay, I can actually take this bike, I think. They got stuck. Okay, let's try the leaning forward. That's the only thing I haven't done so far, so I guess why not?
Oh, luckily you had made the traffic jam earlier. Thinking ahead.
Okay, that's gotta work. Let's go!
Let's fucking go!
Alright, should have done that the first time. Yeah, whatever. This run's gonna have train wrecks. Like, you can't really have a 11-hour run without something going horrendously wrong, so...
Now it's time for one of the girls to get crit shot.
But stay tuned, we still have some more stunt jumps incoming.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take this.
Down on stun jumps. Ugh.
Crime is out of control down here.
I can think of at least 2 that are worse than this.
Yeah, there's one in downtown that I especially strongly dislike. But I've got like a better understanding of that jump than that one back there, I guess. So maybe it won't be as bad.
In this mission you have to rescue 3 girls, which forces you to use a 4-seater. The game spawns a Polaris V8 behind the business side, which is a muscle car used for pimping, and it's okay, really. Like, it's fast, but it also has very bad handling.
Yeah.
The main thing here is that your car becomes explosion proof. So you sometimes see the girls shooting at the enemies and blowing up their cars, but your car just stays safe. The worst thing, however, is it's very, very easy to get your tires popped, and that's an issue with this game in general. Because you can shoot anywhere in the car, and the random tire will get popped. An issue that is further compounded by the fact that NPCs can drive by shooting in this game, and when they do, their guns shoot very fast.
Yeah, that happens a lot with shark attacks when they come after it and it's fucking
This mission in any percent is even worse, by the way. You have double the amount of enemies to watch out for.
Not too bad, I guess, right there. Now I need a
Awesome.
cop car, ideally. Or a cop bike. If I don't get one. There was a cop. Ah, I went the wrong way. What I can do is I can shoot people and hope he turns around. Which I think he will. Okay. Now I can do his rampage. He despawned. That sucks. Well, I'm gonna need one after this. Because we're gonna do good
Going
stuff.
back to guns being changed, well, this isn't exactly a gun, but it's still a weapon. In previous games mod, and in GTA 4 I guess, Molotov just only set things on fire. But in this game, if you hit it, it not only just sets things on fire, but as you can see, if you hit something directly, it causes explosion damage on them. Like pedestrians usually die in one shot, and vehicles explode immediately. So pretty much they're OP, and we're going to take them after this rampage to use for death walks throughout the whole run, and other things.
And taking over empires is very easy with them as well.
Didn't see that. Okay, well at least I'm near the police station now.
All planned, calculated.
Big Jeb.
Yeah, I wasn't getting any... Okay, this cop car will do.
So why he needs a police vehicle is because he's going
Dude, what the... Sorry.
Okay, bossman.
Alright, now I can't afford to buy back my
Oh.
weapons, so... Yeah. This is a great start to the run.
Closer to the cop station.
At least, like... That's before... I lose my weapons before getting infinite Molotovs, not after. Alright, let's go back to where we were supposed to go. This split is a bit tragic, but it
At
happens.
least you'll have money for the 2 death walks later,
Yeah,
I think.
should
The
do.
shooting range gives enough money for this.
For sure, overestimate. I can lose another
No.
hour, and it will
Now
still
we're
be fine.
getting gun mission 0 rampage, which is pretty easy to do in
Yeah.
Vice City stories.
You just, like, you start Vigilante and you cancel it, like, on top of a rampage, and that's all you have to do. Oops.
In this game, you can cancel any side mission by double pressing D-pad up, which is a VCS exclusive feature. And it makes doing a mission 0 rampages really convenient. So now there's a 2-minute timer, and NT is gonna use this to get some collectibles that are usually out of the way.
LCS on the run is molding at this setup.
True.
So what will happen here is NT will start a certain side mission, that is the shooting range, which will give him a different weapon and hide the rampage weapon. When the rampage will fail during that mission, and the game will forget to take away the rampage weapon, which is what it usually does. So we'll end up keeping the Molotov from this rampage, which means we get 30,000 Molotovs for the entire run. And also the mission dupes itself and then fails. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you just restart and do it like normal.
And the shooting range is actually pretty easy for the most part in this game. Control aim or not.
I mean, a casual player would say otherwise.
Huh?
Casual players would say otherwise.
It's not too
I
bad.
mean,
On PS2
I'll
maybe,
have to raise
because
aim
you
and
don't
shoot.
have the fine aim option.
The first
Oh god.
couple of levels are really easy, but later on there are some gimmicks.
So these rounds here will end either after all the targets are gone, or if Vic runs out of ammo. Usually we'll use the ladder to end the round quicker. This works for every round except round 3, where you get a shotgun with too many bullets, and you can't. It is impossible to empty the shotgun before the round ends on its own. And that's why Anti is just shooting the gun blindly, rather than conserving ammo.
Yeah, I'll do that every round except for shotgun round. You can speed up a shotgun round if you like shoot friendly, so like make the next like wave spawn sooner. But that's about it.
Yeah, that too.
So I should have been shooting
Kind
from
of
the
time
start.
saving here and there. So sometimes you don't want to just shoot blindly, because you might end up wasting ammo before you hit the target score. Like for example, in round 4 with the AK with the M16, you can run out of ammo before you score 2,000 points.
Imagine I fail.
Bro.
I would no longer be a friend if you failed this.
What?
Forever.
This is hard. I swear it's hard. I was actually really close. I can't believe I almost did that. I've never failed on the Uzi one before.
So the shotgun round is a bit harder because the shotgun fires multiple pellets, or however you see it.
Yeah.
And it can hit friendlies really easily, just like that. And
It's just spread around. That's what
yeah,
like a spread shots. To be fair, it's also abusable. Like you shoot 2 targets at once and you get both points.
Easy. I could have shot more enemies, to be fair. But it's fine. It doesn't matter.
So the reward for this mission is usually overlooked, but actually sort of useful. Basically, what the prices for guns at gun shops come at a discount. Like you spend less money for weapons.
I think it's a 20% discount in every weapon shop.
Yeah, all of them. It's slightly relevant in chapter 3 because at some point you start spending so much money that you don't really have a lot of it. And you have to buy weapons at one point. Also, yeah, this game's story is split into acts, and that's not us saying it. The game is actually splitting these missions into three separate acts. And to complete each act, you have to complete every single mission in that act. And whenever you complete an act, a lot of things get unlocked. Like right now, when this is chapter 1. After you complete chapter 1, all the Empire stuff and 5-star wanted levels will be unlocked. And then when you complete chapter 2, the second island, a lot of side missions and 6-star wanted levels become unlocked. And then once you complete chapter 3 and therefore the story, the hunter spawns and that's it.
I think the tank also gets unlocked.
What?
The tank at the army base.
The tank, I think that was unlocked a little earlier? I don't know.
Like after over the top?
I think yeah.
This level is really tight on targets. There's not a lot of mistakes you can do.
We got it.
You only
Though.
have 5 extra targets.
Yeah,
Pretty much
luckily,
every round here has 30 enemy targets.
luckily the targets are the same every time you do the mission, so you can just memorize it.
Random targets. What the hell?
I only lost 6 minutes there. I was expecting worse, to be honest.
This mission in 80%. Oh.
We don't talk about this mission in 80%. Not allowed. Actual PTSD
Forbidden.
moment. But in Hundo, this mission's chill. You just get like collectibles and stuff. So
Yeah, it's chill until you miss that one balloon.
actually, that reminds me. I need to get weapons again. So I'll get like there's a machine gun, submachine gun I can get during the auto scroller on the second phase of this
Is that how you
mission.
can shoot the first balloon in this auto scroller?
We're gonna find out.
I know it has less range than the Uzi. But anyway, in this mission, Phil wants to steal an army truck with guns on the back. And how are we gonna do that? And his friends are going to murder the guys on top of the truck, and then we're gonna block its path. Then after that, we have to escort him back to his place. And he starts driving like crazy, and then some guys will spawn behind him trying to shoot him. However, we can also prevent those guys from spawning, for some reason, by looking behind. Usually when in these games, when you look behind, you prevent traffic from spawning. Apparently, this also works with the enemies in this mission.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now, nothing spawns in front of Anti.
Except for that guy.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens. Some random car just spawns for no reason.
Yeah, that turn was a bit harder than anticipated because I was not expecting it to be a thing anyway. That's not a problem.
But now if Anti gets this gun, so the loss is not on the ransom. More importantly, he gets this bike, which will be useful for a couple of USJs after this mission. Or 1 USJ. I forgot that you did the other one. Wait, did you? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
The other one. And because it's
I'm gonna
a
get
farm
busted.
code,
I just know it. Why did there have to be a cop bike there, man? And I lost Phil because I was scared. Man.
Man, this weapon is so trash.
I couldn't even reach the balloon, so it was all for nothing.
Well, I did say it has less range.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was not expecting it to be like actually impossible.
It's okay. When in doubt, Hunter. When in doubt,
That's
air
true,
rescue.
yeah. You can get like all the backup balloons later.
Especially that one because it's close to the Hunter spawn.
Yeah. That sucks. So yeah, it's another like.
Don't even bother
soon.
with the other balloon. Like if you can't shoot that one with the Mac 10, the other one you won't be able to shoot.
Yeah, definitely not the other one. The other one's even further away. That's fine. I can just like get like other stuff.
You can shoot the other one after the current no scope. If you're next to it.
Damn. Oh well.
Not sub-hour chapter 1. Sad.
No, definitely not. I should still be like really far ahead because world record is really old and doesn't do a lot of new skips, like paramedic for one. So still world record pace. Let's go.
Didn't world record also had that random balloon getting popped?
Yeah, it did. Just like randomly popped balloons, and that never happened since then.
Cursed game, I swear.
Like I was just playing the game, and all of a sudden, like 2 balloons just popped by themselves. It was very strange. Anyways, so
It's still mild compared to the world record before that. That one was that was a really strange run.
I remember that run. That was quite... Okay, Phil got stuck. Epic. This happens. I don't know why. He just drives into that
I
post.
think it's because of traffic. Like, he
Yeah,
probably
maybe.
tries to avoid something and then he ends up hitting the wall.
Wow, he's supposed to be drunk today.
Oh yeah, true.
Goated song on the radio, by the way.
Sick Swedish bro.
Thank you. Like around this point, you can stop looking back because it stops spawning new enemies.
Yeah, but you also don't want to look at Phil.
Yeah, true.
For some reason, Phil's truck only takes damage if it's in the camera view.
We're gonna wait like here at this door to do the next stunt jump. Could have even done it in advance, actually, now that I think about it, but that's
No,
fine.
you can't. I
Oh,
tried
you
it.
can't? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Good
just
thing I
end
didn't
up
try.
losing Phil.
Okay, so yeah, we gotta wait for a pager for the next mission, so we do this stunt jump now. Yeah, so the pager doesn't even end before I'm back here, so doesn't lose any time to do that stunt jump fair.
So this mission, there's a certain glitch that we won't see here, but it stumped me when I played this casually. Like sometimes if you get out of the truck, Vic can only move forward and do nothing else.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
You don't see this like right now if you get out, it'll actually happen. You usually can tell if that happens or not if Vic is moving or not in the other cutscene, and Vic wasn't walking at all, so that happened.
Great
There's
game.
actually a way to fix that. You can just jump and you regain control of everything. But I didn't know this as a kid, and that made me stuck in this mission for like forever. Also, this truck has a heavy property. I can just smash through anything in traffic here.
As you can see.
Well, and that also makes its handling a little different, which I didn't know until our boy Rational Psycho revealed that on Discord like a couple of years ago.
The power of Boomshot.
If I look this way when coming out, I can prevent a spawn from being like in my face. It's very annoying.
So now, Anti would actually not want to look behind in this mission, because the people chasing him always respawn outside the camera's view. And if he looks behind, that means they can spawn right in front of him.
No.
And since their cars also have the heavy property, he can't just smash through them.
I'm trying to demonstrate. But I guess like maybe they can only spawn like a couple at a time or something, because right now nothing's spawning.
They can.
Okay.
They can.
Unlucky. Yeah, a pretty straightforward mission, like how to cheese it. Okay, now we're gonna wait for a pager and then def warp using our new
And now Vic
Molotovs.
starts feeling suicidal and spams death without the entire run. And yeah, there are a lot of death warps in this game because there are lots of things that put you in very awkward spots like this one. Like here you're so far from everything and you're on foot.
Also, you have to be careful with the pager messages because it can block you from buying back your weapons as well.
Yeah, if it comes up. So here, Anti waited for the pager to show because we have 2 pages that we have to wait for. And if he dies while the pager is active, that pager repeated stacks, but it's already done. Like anything that unlocks is already available. The next page is already unlocked and will come in place, but also wait for the first page's text to go away, which is why they show up it shows up immediately after the first one.
So in the old route, before this mission you would do paramedic, but now paramedic is insta-passed, so I am now half an hour ahead of my PB. Let's go. This is the wrong mission. Go this way.
So in this mission, we have to rescue Louise because Marty kidnapped her, and to do that, we have to kill him. The problem is, to kill him, we have to either get him out of his pickup truck or shoot the pickup truck until he gets out. The latter almost always ends up popping the Bobcat's tire, and that's bad because we have to drive it a fairly long distance.
Also, you get chased by the rednecks, and Marty has a shotgun with 2 shots, but I don't think that's a problem if you know what you're doing.
And the rednecks only spawn later in the path anyway, so you won't really encounter them earlier. And if you're wondering, you can't use Molotovs because the Bobcat is fireproof. So
Didn't know that either.
setting it on fire wouldn't work.
You'd also like kill Louise, which is bad.
Backside pop, that's awful actually. The handling, like the backside getting popped is even worse than the front side getting popped. Because not only does it make your handling stupid, it also slows the vehicle down. Like with front side pop, you can still go as fast as you can. You just don't turn well. But here it's both.
This car's got like really awful oversteer as it is, so like Momo said, it's just not a very fun car to drive when you can't drive it.
But we must jam in the Bobcat. Bobcat jam.
There's a balloon on the other side of that wall. I wasn't meant to take damage from my own Molotov there. I was gonna throw that and then death warp with another one, but it's still like basically the idea.
Also, you have to be careful here with death warping because you can spawn in other hospital.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, the very north edge of this safe house warps you to downtown instead.
This is one of few missions that doesn't have a cinematic cutscene, so I can keep my ambulance here.
Augers.
Pog.
And now we come to the end of chapter 1, as with this mission we take over Marty's businesses and they become ours, and start the whole empire thing.
Oops. I can get back an Uzi on this mission too, because there's just like a spawn here where you pick up the dudes.
I mean, you only have to recruit these fellas, but don't need to take them with you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You could kill them for more ammo. Actually, no, you can't, I think.
You can kill one of them. Sometimes you can kill both of them and it doesn't fail you, but sometimes it does. I don't understand that.
Oh, after recruiting them.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna do some more shotgun stuff here.
I'll go find some more guys. This ain't
Your life is done. Calm down, man.
That was much cleaner.
So as soon this mission is over, then it's basically set up for next 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, and this one's probably gonna go wrong. It's kind of random as well. But
Oh yeah, it's me.
You have to delay the pager message, right?
Yeah, so after this mission you get a pager, but like we can block it by going inside and starting the mission, because you can't get pagers while on a mission. And we can use that to triple dupe the Turismo races here in a moment.
It's time to call them triples, by the way.
Okay. I'm gonna run this way.
My cat.
Nice.
Did you just actually meow?
Wait, I got payday. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I can just go inside. Okay, so let's wait for the thing to go away so I can save the game. And then we can save until we get the next payday. Until we're due to get the next payday, I should say. Which is after 16.
Always at 4 p.m.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a bunch of saves here.
It should be noted that the payday resets at 12 a.m. at midnight. Like past that point, you won't get the pager from that day. So pretty much you can only get it between 16 and 23:59.
Okay, so we started this so we don't get the story pager, which is what we use to manipulate the on-mission variable. And then I'm gonna get on this bike and we'll like swap from extortion to vigilante, and then we'll get an on-mission 0 rampage. And we'll start the first race before the story pager comes in, hopefully. So there's a rampage here.
And if everything goes well, then we can do 3 races with one only, so it's pretty fast.
Yeah. So there's the payday pager.
When you start multiple races together and complete the last one, all 3 races count as completed, and you get percentage for all of them. Not just the one, not just the last one 3 times. Which is why this is allowed in Hundo. And why duping story missions isn't.
You can do story missions, but only in a way that you do not skip anything.
Yeah, there's one example of that later in the run.
And there is one of those. They don't actually complete the mission, like in the intended way. Like when you pass it, you still just pass one instance, not both.
I checked the map there because if you drive past this empire and it's like damaged, you'll get a tutorial for damaged empires, which blocks the pager and fucks everything, so that is why I did that. So we're gonna go over to the next rampage.
You can't get that tutorial in mission 1 though.
Yeah, but when you pass this rampage, it'll block the pager when you start the next one.
Oh, that's weird. Like it's not even that close to the thing.
It like buffers it, I think.
Yeah, right now he's standing over the next rampage icon. So...
LCS truck, let's go.
Okay, the pager didn't come in, so I guess we're not triple duping. That is what I mean by like it being random. Nobody knows the timing for those pagers, so we are just gonna, you know, do race free the intended way. Kinda unfortunate, and yeah, I kinda had a feeling this would go wrong. I was really struggling with this in practice as well, but it's just random at the end of the day, so...
Well, what's supposed to happen is that a pager comes up before the rampage actually starts, and since the pager is on mission 1, and the rampage starts, once the pager message ends, the game will set the mission variable to 0, and that means we'll have a rampage, a race, and can start mission.
Yeah.
So right now, and after anti-focus rampage, normally he would go back to the race, to Sunshine Autos and start another race before completing the rampage, and then complete the rampage, and then start a 3rd race. But right now we'll just start a 2nd race, because he didn't get the pager.
Yeah.
And therefore didn't get mission 0 on the rampage.
It's fine.
Okay, that's just 3 minutes now.
Yeah.
Or something.
Have to start the like you can drive by to start the races faster, but if you do that, it you don't like
So yeah,
pass
that
both
fucks up
races.
Dukes in this game. In this.
Yeah. Yeah, you take over all the empires. You have to have all 30 like at the same time at least one point in the run.
And once you reach that threshold, you can like lose business size and you want,
Yeah.
you know, you want those percentage.
It would be like a bit inconvenient to lose empires though, because if you have all 30 at once, all your empire vehicles are bulletproof, which comes in handy like at the end of the game for some drive-by rampage. So yeah.
Daily reminder that this car is based.
This car is really good, you know. Yeah, this race is only 1 lap, so it's quite fast, which is why this is the one that we choose to do and not skip. I'm gonna do the other race now because it's right here, and might as well get it out the way.
Most of the races down skip are either long or their starting point's really far away. Like one
Yeah.
of the races is all the way in downtown, and it's 2 laps long.
This one's 3 laps, I believe, so it's kind of long.
No, we don't have any 3 lap races.
Oh, this is only 2 laps? Oh, that's not too bad then, I guess. So you can just do this for some reason. You can just steal one of her bikes and start the race.
Yeah, for
But
some
you-
reason you have to hit them twice to actually start the race faster. In
Yeah.
other games you only need to hit them once.
Yeah, this race we would skip, and this is what I was supposed to skip, but the Triple Duke failed. But thankfully, this race is not as long as I thought it was. It's only 2 laps. I thought it was free. I don't know why I thought it was free.
You got the head start boost.
Yeah, the AI in these races are scripted to cheat because they get a immediate speed boost when the countdown ends. But it's still super easy to take them over.
Speaking of the AI cheating, one thing that makes races harder in this game is that the races respawn right behind you when you get too far from them.
Yeah.
So for example, Anti falls off the bike here, he will actually fall behind really fast. Like he will fall all the way down to 4th place and has to catch up to them. Kinda like GTA 5's Rubber Band did for its own races. And you make one mistake, you fall behind.
Yeah, that guy's like on my ass still, and this has been a pretty clean race. So if you fall off like at the end, GG basically.
It's not like their performance really changed. Like they still drive really slowly like in other games. Yeah. I'm cheating in employed here.
Are you gonna get the missing balloons?
I'm probably gonna get them with air rescue, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Should be fine like that. Okay, this mission's an auto-scroller and it's kinda chill, and the music's banging, so...
But the bang is good for fun.
So this mission showcases the new drive-by mechanics for this game. Everyone who is in a drive-by state can fire their guns super quickly.
And this is the only mission where you can see coaches in traffic. Or outside it's only spawn basically.
I'm just too pretty to die.
And there's quite a few of them.
Look out, Vic! There's more of them! Do you have any friends in this town?
There are also some balloons on the way during this auto-scroller, so they are kind of free to get.
The Joshima's balloon.
They're everywhere!
Really the only thing you need to be aware of when you do this mission is that your car is not explosion proof. So if you blow up the enemy cars next to you, then you will take heavy damage. And you also need to prioritize the enemies with the Uzis over the guys with just pistols. And the second part of this mission is actually harder, I would say.
Yeah, this mission
Because
is...
Lance doesn't have extra health and he can die really easy.
And his pathfinding is broken.
Also,
We'll
it
get
just
to that
walks to
in a
the
minute,
vehicle as well. I don't know, when I was doing my NMG runs, then it was just shield walking to the car while there were everyone shooting and stuff like that.
Troll
Right.
face.
Right now it's fast.
Yeah, if you like a lap around the car, you can kind of mitigate that most of the time, but yeah, you can still be a dumbass.
In NMG you usually have 3 stars here because it's done on the Japanese version, which gives more chaos points for several specific crimes.
And several other differences, like extra health and stuff. Most of the differences are beneficial for speedruns. So why don't we use this version in Hondo? Well, to put it simply, there will be instapasses later in this one, and none of them work in the Japanese version. So pretty much the Japanese version falls behind by quite a lot of minutes.
Hours even.
A couple.
We're gonna do
It's
more
also a
duping
dupe that
stuff here.
doesn't work there. It's soft locks at some point. Speaking of dupes, NMT is about to set up one right now.
This one can also go horribly wrong. So, yeah. Oh. Okay, I should still make it, I think.
So this time,
What is
during
that
the rapid
noise?
setup,
That's a car alarm or something.
don't mind me, it's the TV.
Oh. Separate.
It run loud as TV.
It's La La Land, by the way, on the TV. Great movie, check it out.
We don't need your stinking lines.
Okay, there's a lot going on here. So I'm on the rampage, right? And we're gonna like do this whole mission while on the timer. We're also gonna use a glitch that like will extinguish the fires that we need to extinguish normally. We can just like enter an interior and it will just extinguish them all. Which is what we have to do because otherwise we don't have time to do the dupe. So we're doing
Also
the
about
fire
that business site, usually there are a few business sites that aren't actually owned by any gang. Usually those get bought by other gangs right away, except that one, which is scripted to stay unowned until I think after having a good time. Like by that point is when the bikers buy it. from my experience.
Makes sense because that mission changes the gang war behavior.
Yeah. And having an unowned business site is pretty good because that means you don't have to attack it to get it. That saves about a minute, and it also prevents us from getting attacked by the gang. Anyway, here's our first Empire side mission. And here it's pretty much like Fear the Reaper. We went to steal some cars and bring them back here. Here it's gonna be either a Benson with TVs or a PCJ.
Please be PCJs.
Please be Benson.
Yes! Let's go.
Dang it!
Let's go. So yeah, if you had to take vans, it's way more risky because I can just get destroyed, but the bikes are pretty free.
Yeah. So why did we do this mission? Well, this is a level-based mission and we have 15 levels to complete. But if we dupe the mission, every level counts as 2 levels, so 15 divided by 8 rounded up would be divided by 2 rounded up would be 8 jobs. Saves quite a lot of time. Also, another side effect of this dupe is that this. Have to gain the van and unstuck it in order to be able to steal the bike. Or the van if you needed to take the van.
You have a nice engine sound. Sometimes this happens, just like it's stuck in high gear or something. Or low gear.
Handheld bug, let's go.
Doesn't affect speed in any way, so that's fine. It's just a weird bug.
Speaking of weird bugs, sometimes even the people who ride the vehicle you want to steal are duped. Like when you steal it, more people get off the bike. It's pretty annoying because they can actually chase you and try to kill you. And if you kill them, you instantly get a wanted star, which isn't very annoying here because there aren't many cars around here. But in my route, I changed this mission to do it in another location, where the vehicles spawn closer to the business site, at the cost of cops being very, very common. So like almost every time you get a wanted star, I have to deal with cops, and it's really annoying.
Yeah, I can confirm that.
I remember watching that on Kazu's stream. It was kind of funny.
Oh, he did that.
Yeah.
He did it there.
Yeah, he did. What a gamer.
Yeah, at least you can picture what I mean.
Yeah, I just had to deal with the cops more than doing the loan sharking.
Yeah. I don't blame you if you don't actually do that route. Like that route for loan shark.
I just do it here because I like how easy of a dupe is to set up here. It just kind of works.
Yeah, this is pretty convenient, and I never realized the advantage of having few pedestrians around here.
Also, like, the terrain here is, like, usually, like, it's kind of bumpy, like, in Little Haiti, and, like, if a bike spawns there, it won't, like, be stuck as often as it is on, like, flat ground. Which is nice. But right now, like, it hasn't happened once yet, but, you know, it is a thing that can happen, so...
Oh yeah, the vehicles can actually get unstuck themselves, but how long do they take to do that? It's random.
It kind of varies, yeah.
Still didn't get a ghost bike, by the way.
Oh yeah, I had one in practice and it freaked me out. I didn't want to, like, I thought, like, if I got on it would, like, crash the game like it does in Vice City, so I didn't mess with it too much.
Yeah, it's a different kind of ghost bike.
Did not know that. We're all learning today.
I guess the advantage I didn't mention in the other long shot routes is Because there's a couple of PCG spawns next to that business site, so you can take those instead of
Oh yeah,
the Admiral or any car.
that is a good point.
Cops are still a big issue, though. Like,
Yeah.
the cops alone just make that worse than this. Zero star glitch when?
Never. Also, yeah, this guy was unstuck, but inconveniently enough, he's going the wrong way. But maybe if I'm lucky, like he'll turn like right up here, and I can cut him off if he's a good boy. But I'm gonna beat him there anyway, I guess. Oh god, want him to fall off there. Don't turn left. Okay, well. Okay, go straight. Oh. That was really slow, but hey. It's fine. Oops. Good driving. I've never had a spawn like so far south. This is weird. And there's people like, what are we doing? Anyways. Am I gonna get stuck on him? Yeah, let's just do that, I guess. No, I tried to cut him off again. Whatever. Almost done with this Snorfest, thank god. This is one of many, like, really repetitive minigames.
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to do another repetitive minigame right after.
It's not too bad. There's only like 4 races in the quad bike thing, which is coming up next. It gets
Yeah,
worse.
but it's an example.
Yeah, it gets worse.
God, I wish you could do that in LCS, by the way. The Duke.
One can dream. I've got 2 stars now, but that's fine because I'm about to be done with this anyway.
Kinda early to ask, but are we going to do the bad luck warping as well later on?
Not for...
Anti won't do that, I think.
Not for, what's it called? Poppy Don't Screech. Not for that mission.
Yeah. Are you going to do the Snitch Itch one?
Hmm?
The Snitch Itch one.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Okay, it's even more annoying.
Well, probably not then in that case.
The bomb deal. Like through the entire mission.
Okay,
So
this
it's
is a really
basically
bad time to
the
get
same
started.
idea. You walk at the start of Snitches, you walk from downtown all the way to Sunshine Auto. You can go to the airport really, really fast.
Okay, so if passing this doesn't remove my 1 level, and I do not want to deal with that, so I'm just gonna pain spray. No. So yeah, that's done. Yeah, so we just pain spray. Because I just don't want to deal with it. Oh, I was not looking at the game. I didn't realize the door was not going down. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so for some reason, like all of the like radio hosts in this game have got like the biggest ego ever, and it's kind of cringe to listen to, but you know, at least it makes up for it with the bangers. So
I mean, you have to have a big ego on the GTA radio.
that's true. Would it be the same? Okay, so we're gonna go right back into more duping. So there's a rampage up here. We're gonna use this rampage quite a lot because it's right next to the police bike for duping. And we're gonna get on this bike. This is gonna trigger a mission, like a little like checkpoint thing. And we're gonna cancel like right away because what this will do is this will like just get rid of like the gang spawns from the rampage, and it'll make this Empire takeover, which I'm gonna do right here during the rampage timer, way less annoying.
You didn't even take over an empire yet. Well, I'm not even sure why you're bringing that up.
This empire. This one.
Yeah, but not before.
Oh well. Actually still has a lot of spawns here. It doesn't happen very often, but it's fine. We have time to waste.
So this business side is one of the special ones because until they build it to be a particular type, prostitution, and here's where we'll need a high roller site. Since we need to build one large business site for each type, at least one large site. This will be the one. It's not just to do that, it's also because the car that spawns there will be useful later for a rampage right next to it. And it's a car that doesn't spawn in traffic, and we don't want it to affect the traffic spawns around here for another side mission much later in the game.
So I forgot to re-enter the bike, which you need to do to make it not despawn, so we're gonna not do this stunt jump here, we're gonna do it later instead.
Will you make it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right,
Looks like it'll be close.
So yeah, if he makes it, he's going to dupe the race. So
That is a really bad time to flip. Okay, I think we're fine. Jesus. I would have liked it if I was less close than that, but that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna drive back to where that triggers, so this will make like every lap be 2 laps, so we skip a lap per race basically.
And you can follow the quad bike as well, so it will be insta fail.
Yeah. So we gotta
because
be gamers.
the timer for getting back on the bike counts down from the start as soon as you start the race, and it doesn't care whether you're on the bike or not. So yeah, this is pretty much a collection of time trial courses. There are 4 of these side missions. The other 3 are much longer and use different vehicles. They have many more courses. This one is pretty short, but it's still bad because of the vehicle. Like the quad bike wasn't so bad in the Louise race, but here it's awful. Like it handles awfully on grass. Also, another advantage of the dupe is that you don't really have to worry about the lap time very much. Since you do less laps than intended, you pretty much have a lot of room for error, except for off the pipe. We can't do that. But like if you fuck up and like go the wrong way, you can still recover and beat the lap. Beat the course.
It is also possible to triple these missions, but it requires pager manipulation, which is inconsistent. I don't think it's currently routed in.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth
That
it.
wasn't really the issue. The issue was in this version, like the international version, it's stupidly hard to actually root it because you need to, not root it, but do it because you need the padlock wall to use a rampage for the pager. In other versions, there's a rampage in the dirt track and it makes the triple very easy. But here it's inconsistent and difficult.
Yeah. There's more than one reason why it's like not, in my opinion, like RTA viable. Also,
Pretty
yes,
much all
Paladin.
of it can just be summed up by no rampage here in this version, rampage here in other versions. The only advantage for the Japanese version, by the way.
And PS2.
Well, PS2 is a different category anyway.
True. I guess now is a good time to talk about it. PS2 has like 5 extra side missions, 5 extra 6? Yeah, 6. 5 extra rampages and 6 extra stun jumps. And all of those are required for 100%, so it's a separate category for this reason.
If you're wondering, the PS2 version isn't actually rooted all that well. I'm not going to try to root it until I can actually get my PS2 and test the things. Like for example, we don't know if paramedic and support works there or not.
Oh no.
I'm assuming it doesn't because some of the things on PS2 version behave the same as the Japanese version. For example, the audition insta-failure, it doesn't happen on PS2 version.
Okay.
But we'll find out. One day.
One day.
One day.
Goldfish.
And then...
I mean, I can try it with emulator, but it's not the same.
No,
When I
emulator
tried
has...
an emulator, I hated it. Like the game just lagged too much.
I don't know, I got it working alright.
Emulator is not good for testing because it ignores null pointer errors, so it crashes much less often than it should. And also PS4 and PlayStation Network version of the game is also not good for the same reason. So you actually need to have an actual PS2 to be able to test duping.
So who is this place?
So speaking of the audition fail, pretty much this mission will actually just fail instantly when he gets out of the burger shop. The reason for this is the strat we used in the previous story mission where we entered the interior to extinguish the fire. Well, I say the reason is, but I don't know. It is linked to that, but I'm not sure it's the actual reasoning behind this. Like, if you do that, this happens. If you don't do that strat, this doesn't happen. Nice greenwood spawn. We're just going to restart the mission. It's a very minor time loss compared to how much saved from using the strat in the previous mission.
Man, that's just...
This mission is also important because it is what unlocks import-export. But we're not actually gonna deliver a lot of vehicles until the second island is unlocked.
Not quite as far as this is goes. This is just more spread out, like when you deliver things. Any Sunset Engine enjoyers?
No. My ears are bleeding right now.
This mission has a shortcut. You don't need to do the intended jumps. you can just do it from a staircase behind the compound, and that's the full mission. And
And the
you do the stun jumps after another mission later on.
Now why wouldn't we do that jump right now, since it's a unique stun jump? Well, there's another jump right on that platform where you land, and it takes you away from where you want from this place. So it's much slower to do both of those jumps and then go back to the first jump just to get here.
Come on, let's get the car out of here. I don't get it. How is stealing one dumb car gonna make us rich?
Oh, if you like make contact with the fence there, you like trigger the end cutscene faster. But I missed it. Not far left enough, I guess.
So this soundtrack is a blessing. So that allows us to do a couple of unique sound jumps here, which are quite out of the way.
Police hunting 2 accomplices involved in the King Nuts Burger Bar holdup in downtown today have expressed confidence that in this case they can turn the tide of Vice City's rising crime wave. The hapless thieves fled the crime scene empty-handed, leaving their masked friends behind to face the full force of the law. CNN, easy to digest reportertainment.
The stunt jump can kind of troll me, but it's not as bad as some of the others. I just jinxed it probably. No, it's fine. And you can jump off the bike to pass it sooner, because don't need the bike anymore.
Some jumps in this game, like you can complete the jump before actually landing. It's right here, like right here. It's already in the landing zone, or however that works, so you can just jump off the bike. It doesn't matter. It's even more satisfying when you jump off that bike and then immediately die on the ground.
Yeah, but you need like low health, so not always can happen.
It's a great feeling.
I wish.
So yeah, here we are actually taking over a business site, and it's a cholo site, so it's very easy. So most of the business sites of this game have a preset size and type. This one is a small protection racket. So that doesn't really say much. Other gangs can actually attack their business sites as well, which sometimes you can see when driving past the business sites. You have one gang attacking another. If they attack the business site enough times, they can make it known and then buy it themselves. And if they buy it, then the business site will change its size and type to something completely random. Like that small protection racket site could have been a high roller smuggling site, and then the attack would take much longer to complete.
Also, if you noticed, Anti was using the paramedic, so just to prevent the shark attacks as well.
No.
It will come in handy later game.
They're cholos. They're absolutely not threatening at all.
I do it there because like if they attack an empire, it can damage it, and if they do that to a single empire like 4 times, I think, you like lose the empire.
That actually depends on the size of the business site.
That's true as well.
If it's small, only 2 attacks. It can only take 2 attacks. Medium sized are either 3 or 4, and then large ones are always 4. Also, this mission is pretty tight. Like, if you actually fuck up the drive-in here, you won't make it to the package and you have to kill someone, and then cops start chasing you. Thankfully, Andy got the package immediately. At first.
You're fine.
Anyway, after this mission, we're going to deliver this car, as it's part of the first compound list. And that every list asks for 8 vehicles. This first one asks for a Cuban Harley, which is this, Sanchez, a Street Fighter, the shit bike, an Oceanic, which we have in the garage, a Polaris V8, a Stallion, a Boxville, and a Pony. The only problem the only problematic vehicle out of all these is the pony because we have to steal it in traffic. It's a really slow vehicle and its only fixed spawn is on the second island, like kind of in the center of the second island, which is really far away.
The pony is also loaded by a few story missions, but it's really out of the way to store there.
Remember when you used to use drug dealing files to load the pony?
Good times. Yeah, it's too slow to road in like that. And they're kind of common in the docks anyway, so it's not too bad.
Can't do that anymore now that we changed the drug dealing routes.
Oh, there's one of the cholos you were talking about. They don't seem to be very...
they don't have some machine guns ever.
Don't know what they're doing. Anyways.
For some reason, by the way, after this mission, like Yankees, the big trucks always spawn in traffic. And the camera locks itself in place. For some reason.
Yeah. Forgot that was a thing actually. It's not too important.
All my homies hate Yankees.
True.
Always photobombing the drive-in.
This mission sucks, but yeah, it's probably fine. Just needs to not get like blown up, basically.
So this mission puts you with two other humans that have to stick to you, and because of that, we have to drive the much slower Admiral. And these two guys are so bad that you actually have to get close to your enemies for them to actually hit them. Like if you get far from them, they will never hit their bullets. You basically have stormtroopers in the car.
I'm actually surprised by that first spawn. I never had them like that close before.
Changes that won't have like the sixth spawn right next to Umberto's house. Luckiest balls ever. That sentence sounds terrible out of context, by the way. Thankfully, the enemies only spawn in Little Havana. Like they don't go anywhere, and they never leave the area. So this mission doesn't really go out of reach, I guess.
Seems fine so far, bro. Nice. Not too bad. I want to get out of this car like outside the marker because it triggers stuff faster. Like that.
Easy but annoying mission.
Yeah.
The best stuff in the game, never going to this zone. So this is a driving mission, except, well, right now the driving is perfectly fine. But on the way back, there will be lots of restrictions put on you. Like you can't drive too fast, you can't get out of the car, you can't go into the air, and you can't have people shooting at you, especially in the last one. Because of all these, Anti will have to drive really slowly, and it'll also take a slightly alternate path in order to avoid the enemies that will try to that can try to chase him if they see him. Now normally we use a particular glitch to just skip most of this drive, but I won't do that here because my man can't do it for some reason, as he said.
It's a campaign that dates back to colonial times, when we told the Brits, "Take it easy, my heart."
Also, these restrictions prevent you from being able to do the stunt jumps here, so you have to come back for these later.
Yeah, since you go in the air.
Otherwise, it's such a mission.
Yeah, Grandpa is going to get the heart.
Stay free. Buy American goods. It's a trade war. We nuked these bastards. Now let's give it to them economically as well. Brought to you by the Buy American Coalition.
Oh god.
This route is relatively new, I think.
Yeah, kind of. You used to like go all the way around the outside until it was found, but you can just sneak past that guy pretty quickly.
Okay, taking notes, taking notes.
The best part is no one actually saw this route like immediately. Like every time I saw someone do this mission, they didn't know about this route when I found it out. I found out about it. Everyone was doing the old route.
I guess nobody reads the resistance.
To be fair, that was when no one was the one in the game anyway. So yeah.
Oops.
Not an easy business site. So normally, this one isn't supposed to be a drug site. It's usually a white. I think it's the launch shark site. Also, I said white when I'm supposed to say small.
So that was interesting.
So I guess it was attacked and they changed the site. It's pretty lucky for you that it wasn't a big site.
Yeah, we're showing. Okay, this is the Uzi farming mission, which is pretty lucky because I'm like pretty much just ran out. So there's an
3
Uzi
bullets.
here.
Nice.
Yeah. Now we have a lot more. And we'll get even more than that, like, while we're killing guys at the next phase.
What's up with those spawners in this mission though? Because sometimes I have never had any car spawns in here. Or is it just random?
I think it depends on like where you're looking, if I had to guess.
About that, yeah, the trolls always spawn behind the camera.
Yeah, and you can manipulate the camera so they spawn very rarely. And Radloff used to be really good at doing that.
Like if you're an expert at manipulating the camera, you can just have them all spawn at one spot.
It usually doesn't matter because you need to kill a fixed amount anyway, I think. And if they like disrupt the guys, it doesn't really matter because they'll still finish stealing all the guns before you've killed people. If they disrupt the guys,
more of them will spawn. So no.
Oh well.
This isn't dependent on the amount of trolls we kill.
Also need Uzi ammo as well anyway, so it's just better for me to kill them like this.
Like right now, because it disrupted him, it gives a little more time for him to finish his work, which means more trolls can spawn during that time.
Hey, you're gonna die. That's it for you, bitch.
What's this guy doing? Oh, he's stuck in the door.
Hey, dead man.
If the mission goes really badly, one of the guys can get killed, and it would take even longer for the other one to finish the fighting.
I think the mission will just fail. No?
No.
I think it only fails if both of them die.
I do remember a mission fail condition saying one of Umberto's guys was killed.
Hey, caster tanks. The run is pretty bad, but it's fine. I failed one of his stunt jumps 5 times, and I failed truck stop, and I failed for triple dupe. So I've probably lost like over 10 minutes so far, but happens. It's still world record pace by probably an hour, so I'm stuck. Okay. 2 balloons and a stunt jump missing. And I already forgot which stunt jump it is, but I'm missing. But I know that I'm missing one.
Even if you forget what balloons, you still can check the map luckily in this game.
True.
Which balloons you have done and or not.
Superior
For rampages and stunt jumps.
I think the missing USJ is the one at the dirt track.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's not too bad to get later. Go back there several times.
And this is a good time to deliver this because we just drove a pony in the previous in the last mission. So there's a good chance that ponies will spawn in Vice Sport and we can steal that and deliver it. So pause fish for ponies.
We will see. It's not too bad if I don't get one though, because there's other opportunities as well.
I mean, there's even less a chance for it to spawn with this.
So probably nothing. That's fine. Excuse
It's
me.
surprising how little you drive the Street Fighter, by the way. All
Oh no.
Oh
no.
That's it.
One boy is cutting out from voice chat, unfortunately.
Unlucky.
Oh.
Vic.
Okay, there's a cool strat found by me on this mission, so hopefully I don't crash into traffic over as I can do it.
Is it a new one?
Not well, new-ish. But we're gonna like block off like both guys so we can do both objectives like back to back basically. So we're just gonna. Oh, that car blocked me. No. Okay, that Oceanic ruined everything. So. Oh no, that's fine, I guess. Okay, that car blowing up made that kind of fast. That works.
Okay, that was pretty good one.
That's fine. It's
Wow,
still decently
interesting.
quick.
Now it's time for another trials.
Yeah, we have to wait for this pager to go away to start Vigilante, bro. Just a little bit. It's fine. So same thing as before, except I'm gonna remember to re-enter this vehicle. I'm losing my voice, and it's kind of painful. I think I've got a cold. Unlucky. Or something. I should have enough time to do the stunt jump after this Empire takeover. Depends. I'm not sure.
Judgment Day, why not?
Don't get out the way. Oh god, please don't shoot my bike. Yeah, maybe not actually. This empire's kind of big.
Here's a ticket to Hades.
Maybe? I'm not sure. We're gonna go for it, because we gotta get it anyway. Hope I didn't park my bike too close and just despawn it here. No, it's fine. Okay, let's go this way then, to get this stunt shown.
You sure you're gonna make it? Or
He was looking sideways in order to not spawn traffic, because there's an intersection there, and they can ruin the jump.
Yeah. Also, we barely made it once again. Okay, this one goes a lot longer than the last one, so if there's 12 question mark races here.
Yeah, it's 12.
They
The previous one had 4, and there will be a BMX one with 8 courses. And they are pretty much the same thing, but with different people.
no. It's quite a snooze fest. At least there's music for this one. There won't be music for the BMX one. So, and I'm also gonna miss this checkpoint. That's intentional. Welcome back.
I don't want this one, am I right?
Yeah.
Any dirt trial enthusiast?
No.
Good. Because we're gonna have so much fun!
Woo! I'm dying inside.
I don't know, I feel like if you go too fast near the bridges, you can hit your head and fall off the bike.
Yeah, you can. On a few
Done
races.
that.
So you can't be too fast as well.
Yeah, definitely a thing we need to keep in mind.
How to lose 2 minutes very easily.
It's Momo, Cosney, and Nabnoob with me.
I guess we never introduced ourselves. Oh well.
Real men say hi and start the one immediately.
Uh oh. Okay, still control. Pogue.
This mission is lovely if you triple it, because it can actually spawn so many bikes on the dirt track that if you fail a few times, you can you can crash the game by overloading it with time failures.
I didn't know that actually. That sounds scary.
Knockman found out about that. But like the amount of times you have to fail courses for that to happen is too high. Like you don't actually have to worry about it. And that's even higher here since you spawn even less time failures.
I'm here to help you, Timmy.
Not my mom. We were just begging him for coke money.
Fuck off, you little brat. In 5 years, you'll be a freebasing rat.
It's Bruno's greatest challenge to save his honor, his son, and his manhood. See, push up the.
Do you ever save and load after these dudes?
No. Not after these ones.
Never.
Not even after Virus Wars?
Oh yeah, after water sports, yeah, you have to because there will be too many ramps and stuff. And you won't be able
Oh,
to.
that one is like a different reason, yeah.
Yeah.
Water sports will be pretty much the same thing as this, but with a jet ski on water. But the courses are much longer, so it's way more annoying. And also, if you want to dupe it, then you have to do it in 2 parts. But that will be much later on, near the end. Kind
Water
of.
sports course 8, Tron Despair.
Stay tuned.
There are also some other individual level time trials that are just scattered around the map, and I think those are less boring.
Yeah.
But
less repetitive.
Yeah.
Daily reminder, there's one of those with a caddy in the PS2. And it's like
Oh, yeah.
5 minutes long.
And that one was supposed to be a multi-course mission as well, but they just cut the rest of the levels.
Imagine 10 courses of a caddy with a caddy on the golf course.
Yeah, it is. This is the first time VCS is on GTAMarathon. Or VCS Hundo. Pogue. And it's gonna be world record. I promise. I'm still like 30 minutes ahead. And there's
By the way,
much more.
the best checkpoint course is on PS2. The one it has a skimmer. It's actually fun.
That one is actually challenging.
Yeah, that too. Like all the checkpoints are in really tight places.
Yeah, it's like barnstorming. You fly between buildings.
Except with an actually fast range. It's really fun.
But then again, one of the other PS2 exclusive missions is Iron Memorial ODQ, which is just you drive around in circles in 3 different vehicles for no reason.
Also a few more PCJ trials.
Yeah, but those are actually fun. I enjoy those.
Yeah, one is
good.
Yeah, one is near the safe house, and it has basically free PCJ spawn, so it's good in my opinion.
Yeah, and the other one is at the multi-story car park in Ocean View, which is pretty good because on PSP there is no PCJ spawn near the beach.
Air rescue insta-pass during this run. Totally.
Please, I beg you.
I don't think it was mentioned. Maybe it was, but like every time I pass a race, it says I failed. Because when you set a record, when it's duped, the second instance will like read your new PB, and it will be like, wait, you didn't beat that. So I did actually like beat the goal time, but you only see like the text saying I beat it for like a frame before the second instance like overlaps and says what I failed.
Unfortunately, insta-passing these missions would be impossible because each individual course gives its own percentage.
Sad.
Just permapass the mission. Fine, right?
Tuesday night at 7, Goodness, Angel and a Knight.
This is Trish the first and Adam the second show on the way.
Bespake my name again, and it shall be your last breath, woman. I'm Adam first.
Not long to
It's
go.
like Rockstar thought it didn't get enough mileage out of the dirt track in Vice City. And now they also compensated with these.
Which version are you playing on, Anthony? Is it the American or the European?
I do not remember.
Oh, it's okay.
It should be.
I think it's the European.
I got my ISO like so long ago. From a legal source, by the way. Yeah, don't forget, piracy is wrong. You should support game devs. Yeah.
Especially those game devs who deserve it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Totally.
Still better won't hear that song ever.
Is there any difference between American and European release?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the song I mentioned.
Oh yeah.
American version has an extra song on Wave 103 by Berlin.
And is it all?
Yes, that's all. I believe.
Or
Whoa, what a bounce. That was weird. Okay, now you get to see what happens when you fall off.
You got to show off everything in this run.
Yeah. At least it was kind of early.
Manager forced me to say that, as it's our new slogan, one that reeks of sharing and forced communal vegetable plots, rather than firing the workers, shutting social services, and playing a synthesizer.
Yeah, right, okay, so before Adam starts playing Thatcher speeches, let's take a quick break.
Fun fact, Backbug was discovered when listening to that song.
Stunt double. When I'm not jumping out of helicopters, arresting bad guys, solving here to do unsolvable murders, or sticking my head between strippers' tits, I make mistakes. Like any
Yo, Fall Guys reference in chat. Let's go. I love that game. Fall Guys.
best day of my life. Those DEA officials saved me from my own worst enemy. Myself, I had these opportunities to really make a difference in the world, and I was brutally wasting it on drugs, multiple women, and good times. There's nothing like having sex with 3 women while sharing an
One more bit, man, sadly.
Why is Nightbot a mod in this chat? Who did that?
Sometimes I think the best thing for me would have been jail.
Shame.
But because I'm famous, now I get the chance to really give something back. Don't do drugs, kids.
How dare they?
Just say, not for me. I'm original. Just like...
can share good songs on the Twitch chat. Sad.
I mean, just put on Wave 103 and it will come on eventually. If it's the right version.
Yeah, just have this on promo. I don't even know what the song is, so I don't know, like, what's been listened for.
I do.
It's probably one that's like... Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so close. We're chilling. That was like frames away from failing, I think. There's no radio now. Okay, interesting. Dude, come on! Whatever, man. Okay, this has not been too good, but...
Well, drag and run, by the way.
Yeah, true.
Watch until the end.
Oh my god, that bike is in the way. That one was like right near the end too, so that one lost more than the first one. Still world record chance? No, world record's dead since I just lost a minute there. It's, yeah, world record's like a perfect run, so it's gotta be like even more perfect to be world record.
Good PDs on Honda. No hope. Impossible.
Wait, I shouldn't be saying that because, like, if I say it's world record pace, like, all the pace pals are gonna be in. So, yes, it's still sub 11. You will do a Chinatown Wars speedrun. Is he asking me or is he asking the marathon? I don't know.
You.
I will never touch that game ever. He is asking me.
Actually, it's pretty underrated game if you ask me. It's a little bit different. But,
I played it for like 5 minutes. It just, I don't know. I don't think it's for me. Is Mr. GTAM in voice as well? Yes. Hello, Mr. Barbecue, thanks. How am I enjoying dirt races so far? I'm having the time of my life, and honestly I'm kind of upset that it's about to come to a close.
Don't worry, VMX is coming up soon.
Saved, honestly.
Imagine skipping that.
True.
This post was made by IL enthusiast. And LCS underrunner.
Oh yeah, in iOS nowadays you just do everything with a PC.
Oh my god. Right at the end I hit something, Jesus Christ. That freaked me out.
Is EJ really better than the Sanchez here?
I was wondering that. It seems kind of weird that it would be, but I guess it is.
yeah, it is if you look at the IL leaderboards.
Too bad you can't actually make use of it in Honda because it's like you have to set it up for once for every court, which is uber slow for in RTA.
And thank God we campaigned successfully to get Pro off the radio in this town. That album was indecent and unapologetic, and nobody should be able to buy it ever, ever.
Yes, but you know what? I quite like this album. It's so moving. Songs like El Futuro Blanco. Shiva's got a shift. And Wet Children in the Rain. The one that got him in the most trouble, eh? But
Yes, the PS2 version has more content. We have talked about it already, and it's a separate category on the leaderboard. Maybe someone will do it one day on a marathon. Maybe.
Cope.
Oh, now I remember. PlayStation 2 also you can skip the page of messages with changing the language or something like that.
Oh yeah, on European versions.
Pause.
Strat bounced out by Logi's game.
Also, that is true. Each time you change the language, you get a loading screen. So, you didn't really need to plan ahead when to use it.
We did it.
A man will come use your tractor and
brother
your
too.
wife.
More time trial, streamer.
No. No.
Japanese is faster in some categories, but not this one because Japanese has a different script, and so far we haven't found a single instapass for that script.
And the ones that we already found don't work there.
Wait, where am I going? Is this way? I am spacing out. Oops, that is my bad. Okay, we're here now.
They have the happiest society on the planet. They say, how are they making these rules? What are you talking
So in this mission, you pick up a van and then you lure the cops away from Lance and Forbes while they drive downtown. But you can actually drive there yourself for the next mission without slowing down the mission too much. Or at all, maybe.
Yeah.
You don't slow it down, but if you get too close to them for too long, the mission will fail.
And I believe this one also has a relatively new out.
Yeah.
We're all about the rock being non-stop. Fewer commercials mean more rock music. We'll be right back.
Northridge is just like any other community, full of families, like the Dawsons, with their 3 children and their dog. But as darkness falls, it's best to put away the hockey masks and kitchen knives.
So this is basically Decoy from GTA 3, except you have to lose your wanted level after this autoscroller ends. Which is why we're anti-picking up police bribes on the way. And well, because this is an autoscroller, we're going to shoot some balloons. Unfortunately, there's an invisible timer when Anti gets out of the van. If he stays out for too long, the mission will fail. Which can be a problem with one of the balloons that he's going to shoot here.
It's gonna be fine.
Also, 3 stars in this game, annoying, with a slow van.
Oh god.
Annoying.
Oh god.
The cops in this game are really dangerous. Like, roadblocks spawn way more often than in other games. And at higher water levels, roadblocks even shoot you like a lot with the more powerful guns. The FBI are especially a death machine. Like you pass by them and they just blow up your car immediately.
Yeah, the cops in this game are super aggressive. Even if you only have 1 star, they will always try to bust you no matter what.
They can also drop spike strips which can pop your tires, but that's actually really rare in this game, unlike in LCS and Vice City. For some reason.
This is the pony, the type of van which you need to deliver for import-export, and as I said before, it's fastest to RNG it from traffic in the docks. So we're just gonna leave it after the mission.
So Anti waited there because you don't want to lose the water level before the progress bar fills, because that will also fail the mission.
Yeah, the reference for that is when the dialogue starts playing.
Okay, so we have to wait for a pager, and while we're doing that, we can pop a balloon and start a rampage when the pager ends.
One of the more annoying rampages in the run, as far as this route goes.
Pretty much like zero
Since
chance.
we took over
this
a business
bike,
this is a biker's rampage.
Yeah.
And since we took over a business site from the bikers like just a few minutes ago, they're now hostile and will shoot on sight even if you don't attack them. And for some reason, when a gang is hostile towards you, in rampages the game spawns a lot more of them than they're not hostile. Like it actually just straight up spams the spawn, and you have a million of them surrounding you.
I was 13 in a jacuzzi. It was kind of embarrassing, but I don't think anyone noticed. Let's take a quick break.
Downtown has a lot of annoying rampages, and this is definitely one of the most annoying ones.
I actually went pretty
just
well.
because
It
it's
a lot better than it could have. Like usually get surrounded by bikers and they shoot your van until it catches on fire. Or pops tires. This was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, Caster, and in like a practice run like years and years ago, I fell into the wall next to that rampage and got soft locked.
Get him, Vic. We gotta find out what he knows.
Which was epic.
So this mission provides us with a biker angel, which is a very fast bike and will be useful for a few unique stunt jumps around here, including one of the worst jumps in the game because of how precise it is.
Yep, and that's it right there.
Here it is. So the problem with this jump is you have to land on the roof, and the roof doesn't include all of it. Like the landing zone includes the ground and the roof. Only a small part of the roof is part of the landing zone. The reason you have to land on the roof is because there's another unique stunt jump right there, and this is the only way you can get up there with a bike or a land vehicle.
There is also a shotgun rampage up there.
Yeah, but at least that one you can get with a helicopter.
That is true.
We got a second try, that's fine.
Nice.
This was really bad in the world record.
Yeah. Big time save.
If you are playing this casually, then you can do this jump easily with a sports car.
I used to do that in an old version of my Wii. Like I do this as a cheetah.
Shit. Okay,
Just saying, this happened in your previous PB as well.
That's
you spent like 5 minutes in here.
That's a really cringe mistake. Now I gotta get back up there again.
You can get that with a helicopter anyway.
That's true. That is a good point. Do I just do that later then, I guess, or what?
You have one less USJ. One USJ to worry about.
I'm gonna do that later, I think.
I believe after Firecopter would be a good time.
Yeah, it would.
Didn't do the paper cut strike. Oh, alright, you don't have a shot. Do you have a shot though?
No,
no. Oh, I do. Oops. I forgot. Oh well, slow.
So here we have to steal the car, not kill it. If you actually damage the car well enough, he will slow down, which makes catching him a lot easier. He will slow down so much that you can actually catch up to him on foot. With 2 shotgun shots, you will deal enough damage to slow him down just right at the stadium, so you don't have to chase him at all. And if that doesn't work, you can also drive by shooting him until it gets to that point.
Traffic can just also randomly decide to spin the guy out, but that's really rare.
And pedestrians run all over the place.
So this mission introduces one of the best mechanics in the game, the binocular.
Oh yeah.
What's supposed to be a completely useless weapon actually brings us on the best glitches in the game. Any back BLJ fan? Okay, not really.
Honestly, I kind of prefer like not doing them because it's kind of annoying sometimes when they don't work properly. But,
yeah, I love that you can spam them without dying.
This part of the mission has a bit of a time, and you cannot shoot anything because that is the mission, so when to use this time to get a freeway, which can be delivered later to Import Express.
Now this is a chase sequence and you have to stick close to the boat. But I say that loosely because like the distance that you can keep between yourself and the boat without failing the mission is actually really large. And you can so large that you can just ignore it and go as fast as you can without losing it.
Also, the boat the enemy is driving is unique to this mission. It looks like a regular speeder, but in reality it's a unique vehicle.
I don't need to re-enter that, I don't know why I did. But anyways, this is the mega jumping with the binoculars.
Gonna do it a little bit later as well. For example, jumping from leaf links to the other island. Very useful.
We don't do that in Honda.
We don't? What?
No. Don't do it.
We default to go to the police station.
But still, come usual.
Oh, I need to kill this guy.
Hey, you! Know the asshole!
Okay. Hello, Crucial sent me, your programmer.
This mission has a chainsaw guy, which is what I'm pretty sure they nerfed the chainsaw so much that it's completely useless.
Yeah, it's very weak.
LA weapons in general suck in this game.
Yeah, this game has a unique melee combat system, but it's pretty janky.
Hi, Petrus.
This shit is over.
You can run past most of the enemies here, especially those with a pistol. since he has armor, the rest of them are not really a problem either.
Oh god, maybe they will be. Oh my god, go. Yikes. That was terrifying. I actually thought I was gonna die there.
Normally you would just jump off the ship on foot, but you, in this category, you want the Sanchez to do some jump.
I didn't believe in it. So here, Anti checks the garage to prevent the glitch that we mentioned earlier about the garages deleting the vehicles inside. Simply opening it and closing it fixes it.
This is the only story mission which does this. Apparently because it's too close to the garage. I'm not sure how that works.
GT reference.
It's the 80s, and your only moral purpose is your own happiness, no matter what the cost to others.
Oh, here we have Navloop's favorite jump in the entire game.
Yeah, I had to do the ET jump like 3 times.
Time for some Empire stuff now again.
Yeah, fun.
We got an essay reference, boys.
I love essay references. It's my favorite game.
You're gonna die mega jumping like that.
Definitely not. Oh god. Okay, anyways, yeah, we're gonna do pimping.
All you have to do is pick up some ladies and drop them off and stuff like that. Basically pimping.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to SA's pimping side mission. There are some differences though. The main one is like the girls don't actually the girls of the clients don't spawn all over the island. They're a much smaller area.
Yeah, so the area is concentrated around the Empire site you start the mission at.
Yeah, so this goes by pretty quickly. Also, there are some disadvantages. There are two other, like there are a few situations that can happen with the clients. Like in SA, the client can run away and not pay and have to kill him, or he can attack the girl and they have to kill him. But there are also two other situations that can happen. The client can kidnap the girl, and you have to chase them and shoot the car a bit so they get out and kill the client. And then there's another situation where you have to pick up two girls for a client. The kidnapping one is bad because it only did a bit slow, but sometimes you have to pick up the girl in a specific way because she softbox herself. And the other one is bad because it doesn't actually count as a completed job. They end up doing an extra job for no reason.
Epic spawns here, by the way. Kinda lucky.
And we're doing this mission here because we want to deliver this vehicle after this. And it's also a good chance to find ponies since we're driving all around Viceport.
And also the area is really small.
This is the worst possible spawn, I think. I don't think I've ever seen it be worse than this.
Oh yeah, I just
this is like the edge of the area.
Great.
Also, I say we're looking for ponies, but this is nighttime. Good luck finding a pony at this time.
It's fine. We'll get one later. Copian.
Copian.
If you remember, we did the previous Empire mission by duping it, and that allowed us to skip every second level on. You cannot do that for this mission because it will fail. Like the mission will just literally fail.
Yeah, it thinks that your car is destroyed.
It has to do with how the mission is handling the variables. Maybe we will find an Instapass someday.
One day.
I mean, that's up to you. No?
Finding Pinkin Instapass instead of smuggling Instapass. Nice radio choice for this mission, by the way.
Thank you. I can change it if it's like putting anyone else to sleep.
Nah.
This radio station is really good.
Oh, it's the kidnapping one. This one's kind of rare, I'm not gonna lie. I've already had it happen on job 7. Where's she going? Okay, yeah, why not?
Yeah, so Empire missions give percentages in a weird way. You need to do the first level and the final level, and the rest of them don't really matter as far as percentage goes. So, for example, you could do the first level of smuggling to get the percentage, and then if an Instapass existed, then you could just execute that to get the percentage for completing those 6 levels. But I'm not sure if that is even possible technically.
No idea. Another one of these, by the way, what the hell? Oh, nice.
Kidnapping is rare, by the way.
Yeah. Oh god, almost killed him. That would've sucked. Did I kill her? Oh, what? Okay. That was strange.
In Empire missions, every job or every level you do is a checkpoint. So if you have to restart, you restart from where you left off.
Yeah, thank god.
Vehicle missions don't have that. They only give a checkpoint every 5th level, which is really bad for some of them, especially casually.
Oh god. Get away from me. Okay, another really terrible spawn. It happens. Oh god. Dude. No way, this is happening right now. Okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Just as about...
Yeah.
He was about to finish the mission.
Now he has to set up the two girls.
Yeah,
Fun.
that's the unfortunate thing about Ping.
He doesn't have to do every level again.
Yeah, I just gotta do more driving. It's okay, because I'm still 40 minutes ahead. Copium.
2 minutes time loss at worst.
Please be close. Oh well. It's fine. Wow. That was almost tragic. Okay, now we're done. Could have been done a minute or two ago. That's fine. We're now the Mag Daddy according to the game. So that's cool. Now we can just go.
You just delivered the girl, by the way.
Wait, did I? Oh, well. Anyways.
Now you gave the compound an extra girl. Now it's mule spawns in list 1.
We still need a pony and some other extra stuff, but now is not the time to look. I don't know why I started Vigilante there, but whatever. I need to start it at some point anyway. Yeah, we need to get another Rampage on Mission 0 to dupe another race. It's the same as before. We can also get this balloon. Okay, so this is a decent spot to just like set up. Okay, when they start running, it's really hard to snipe them, so I usually don't bother. I don't know why I'm still bothering as I say that, but anyways. Any more spawns? Where are they all?
I think he's drunk.
Well, unfortunately it's nighttime and the pedestrian density is decreased, which also affects rampages.
Yeah.
For instance, the Katana rampage is almost impossible during nighttime because you just don't get enough spawns.
I think he's drunk.
Oh god.
Me when doing RC missions in 4 Day Redemption.
I still need to play that, goddamn.
It has a side mission you would enjoy, Anthony.
Which one's that?
I don't want to spoil it.
Oh.
I think I know which one he's talking about.
I know, but there's like a Dodo one.
Oh yeah, I meant that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I don't know like I don't know like how hard it is. I just know that it's a thing. It's like a Dodo checkpoint thing. That's all I know.
Well, all I'm going to say is the Dodo doesn't handle the same way it does in Vanilla 3.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, for some reason the mode comes with patches installed, so it's a bit different.
I like how getting on the checkpoint respawns the racers, by the way.
Yeah, so like they didn't really get like as big as a head start as it like seemed before.
This race is pretty hard because the roads are filled with obstacles to avoid.
Yeah.
And it's really short, so if you screw up, it's really hard to recover.
This mission would be less scary with more shotgun ammo, because it's kind of overpowered and broken on this mission, but I don't really have that luxury right now. Unlucky.
There's a bullet in here with your fucking name on it.
Also, Lance is literally invincible here for some reason.
Life is precious. Something's not right.
Are you not doing the thing with the wintergreen?
No. We deliver that on Milkshot Longshot, there's a fixed spawn there.
Okay.
Man, let's get back and screw him.
These guys hide behind the desk, whatever it's called. Counter, yes. And they cannot be hit with auto-aim, but if you just release the auto-aim and turn it to manual aim, then you can hit them immediately. And also you kill Forbes here and take his SMG, which is the strongest weapon in this category. Its range and damage is close to that of an assault rifle. It will be useful for the next mission, which has a lot of enemies with Uzis.
Not doing the next mission yet, though. We gotta do bike trials. Let's go.
Yay.
Can't wait. Honestly thrilled.
BMX enjoyers.
Cycling.
No, let me restate that. VCS BMX enjoyers. So here we go, another time trial, another dupe. This time with a bicycle. And the bicycle in this game is broken, to put it simply. Basically, you can lean you can lean forward as much as you can, and the bike will speed up to a really high point, like comparable to some of the faster vehicles in the game, which is absurd for such a vehicle.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work well on dirty terrain with slopes and all of that. So it cannot really be showcased until later on in the run. I'm not even sure if NT uses the technique for the courses here.
If it's all going dark, that means you're dead.
You pretty much do the same thing here as before. Use the rampage timer to take over a nearby empire, and then you just start the mission twice. And this one will have 8 courses without any radio.
Nice. Yeah, this is a medium smuggling site. It's actually one of the more common choices for enemy business sites, which is good as it's pretty fast to take over.
And NT has just built a high roller loan shark site to get the clothes and the percentage.
So any other business site, like ones that don't matter at all, he just builds them as protection racket because well, it's the first option and
It's
the
also the
cheapest.
cheapest. Yep.
And it also provides as a backup for a dupe at the end of the run. So that when some stuff happens during that dupe and you want to cancel the mission, you don't have to go all the way back to a specific business site. You can just go to one of the many protection racket sites we have.
Okay, here we go. No radio time, boys and girls.
Alright, I'm gonna take this time to feed my cat, so have fun.
Have fun. Thank you. Okay, so there's like a pretty broken mechanic. I don't know why, but like if you just like hold lean forward on the bike, you just continuously build up speed. But you can only do it on straights, so... I'm also gonna change to this camera. Not this camera, this camera. I should have had a bigger breakfast, is what my stomach's starting to tell me. Kind of unlucky.
At least this one is pretty easy, as far as these time trials go.
Yeah, there's 8 of them, and most of them are pretty quick, because I guess they don't expect you to enjoy
Yeah,
doing this
sorry,
with you all.
had the shower. Did you meow already, or did I miss it?
No.
Okay, sad.
Gamers, I am hungry. Who wants to take over while I get some food? No
Just
one.
fast.
Just. Yeah, I guess I don't have a choice. Until like much later when like I've got a bit of downtime to go and get something to eat. God bless Speech Patrol Instapass. Thanks for the good skill pictures.
%82 believers for sub 1120.
Good.
That's surprisingly high.
It's still like very possible, I believe. Even with like a lot more train wrecks happening, it should still be it. World record is it's bad and also like missing a bunch of instapasses, so my eye's itching. This is really bad. Okay, I got it. Whoa. Hello, Wars Coach. Famous Saints Row runner.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Your Reggie tanks? Oh god. Famous Red Dead Redemption 2 runner. Pog. Alright, last one. Whoa, what was that? Okay, that was weird. Never seen that. If you meow, I'll give sub. Meow. That one was really bad. Let me try again. Meow. It's still really bad. I'm losing my voice, if you can't tell. I think I've got a cold. Can't meow very well, so good. That was a really bad sentence as well. Uh-oh. Man. Whatever. Oh my god. They actually changed like how you pay for subs now, Warris. You have to post those numbers in the chat now for it to work. Because you duped them, the like timer to get back on the bike, it starts from the very beginning of the trial. Even if you fall off, it will just insta fail if you don't fall off within the first like 20 seconds or so. Yeah, Boris. Already did them.
What friend at the air? This dude's plane could be leaving anytime.
Oh right.
Big time.
Let's
an ambulance in few hours I think, but it's insta-beds, so...
I can't get through that, are you serious?
I'll do you better when air ambulance.
10 hours. Oh, I guess we're going all the way around. 'Cause I don't know how to get through there when that empire is too big.
That's awful. Now that business is gonna take longer to take over.
Yeah. So you're saying I just meowed for no reason? Nice.
I think you can't go too fast in here as well, because yeah, you're going to flip that cheetah otherwise.
Yeah, these curbs are fucked.
In this game or something else, especially with Street Fighter.
The curbs are high in this place. Like, most vehicles don't like hitting these curbs.
You can like technically like drive by all these guys and pass the mission really fast, but it's risky as fuck, so I'm not gonna do that.
You are now. Where's my fire? Don't get me angry! Come on, you mothers! No more complaining for you.
Let's go more stump jumps with Angel.
Let's go, these are all gonna go terribly. Okay, that was fine. Wow, that doesn't really happen very often in that jump, but it did this time, because... Probably gonna catch fire on the next dungeon, unless I take this... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take this one. Just for safety.
Gotta meow if you land inside the junkyard.
Oh god.
I will meow if we land this jump now. Sorry, my cat is a little hungry at the moment. Be right back.
What the? Meow. Really? I bought this. Yeah.
Shit in your eyes? It's your light flashing before you.
So this business site, at this point the route is always random. At first it's a cholo site that's small, but I don't think its type is after having a good time, all the cholo sites become unowned and the bikers will buy them. So yeah, the size and type are pretty much random at this point.
Yeah, this is one of the worst ones, by the way.
This is fine, like, in this area.
I could use Molotovs here, but I don't want to blow myself up, so I'm just not going to do that.
Pussy.
Yeah, I know. No, we cannot sick. Sit? I read duck and then I read sit and it came out kind of wrong. You cannot sit or crouch.
Okay, time for some last mission inactive, which after this mission we will be on another island. And
All this space.
So, what's the plan? Martinez is bringing in that big-ass shipment Forbes was rapping about. We're gonna rip it off. Take a look and see what's happening. This is not a rehearsal.
Also, fellas, get your cat jammers ready.
66 caller, you're on the home of the vulture.
Try to keep up, man. I'm a bad driver.
All scripted songs.
Opinion.
And it starts by dying. Which is exactly what Anti feels like whenever he gets to this chapter.
True. Hopefully this empire is not occupied. And it's not.
So the reason with Death Warp here is there's a business site next to the hospital which is unowned. And we want to get there as soon as possible in order to get buy it and not have to take it over later.
Wait, let me go this way. This is probably the worst rampage in the game, right here.
Can't be worse than the next one.
See if I can get one from here. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, these are the sharks, and they're very lovely, clearly.
Where are they? Oh, there they are.
They're by far the most dangerous gang in the entire game. Like if they catch you outside of the mission, they can kill you very easily. And then don't hesitate to attack your own business sites, unlike other games which do this far less often.
Well, I didn't mean to shoot before her, but I'm not dead, so... Oh, not yet. I might as well death warp actually, probably. Because I'm gonna go back this way anyway, and then I'll have more health. So it's fine. From behind this wall to take cover here, because they will destroy me if I don't do that.
Imagine this rampage with a normal sniper rifle.
I don't even know why this is a sniper rampage to begin with. It seems like an awful place for one.
Kind of good. Yeah. A certain mechanic in these games is that when you're attacked by cops, any other pedestrian that's aggressive will run away, or not, and ones that will become aggressive will just ignore you rather than trying to attack you. This can be abused in rampages like this, where you have a lot of dangerous enemies trying to shoot you, and if cops spawn, you can just you can kill those troops, those enemies safely. But now you have to worry about the cops themselves.
Nice.
So this business site is always higher than drug, and by taking it over, we'll unlock the drug type of business sites. And we have 3 more types to unlock, and you need to in order to do their mission.
Dude.
And here we have 7 minutes of driving and zombie killing.
Good fun.
That's all I can say about this mission.
It's pretty sleepy.
On the verge of evacuation, Vice City finally breathes a sigh of relief today as
Banger
meteorologists
too.
report Hurricane Gordon.
Why's it always me?
Will bypass the state without incident. All bridges to
That was terrifying.
Point have now been reopened, and flights to and from Escobar International Airport have recommenced. VNN, where good news is no news.
Okay. Let's do that later, I guess. Need this cop bike to make the next segment less of a headache than it is already gonna be.
Yeah, you understand now, huh?
You think I'm just a little sex bot, huh? You want a piece of me?
You're good at pissing me off.
Come on, asshole!
Zombies, look hungrier. This ain't gonna turn out good for you.
Yeah. Because, you can just, like, prevent truck attacks using it while you're doing, like, all the busy, Empire takeover stuff.
That's a wrap. And action.
Worst mission in this game?
Hardware, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean, not it's
Highwire.
kinda annoying along just flying around with helicopters.
Highwire. Highwire, this mission, Light My Pyre. These are all pretty bad
The
ones.
colonel's code.
Zombies look more dead.
Yeah, Boris, that's the highway.
Thankfully, Highwire is skipped. Bad news. Oh god. Nice mega jump. If you get too far away from here, like a zombie can spawn inside of a store and just insta-fail the mission. It's kind of stupid. So, trying to keep it in view at all times.
Can you just talk about the concept behind this plot?
Absolutely not.
We have a black guy slashing zombies with a katana. How cool does that sound?
Sounds amazing.
I'm getting memed by the bike. Unfortunate.
Okay. That's fine. As long as it didn't despawn and I can still like free aim. Which I cannot actually. I think that's fine anyway, to be honest.
Cool it, penis breath.
So this section is a drive from south to north where NP will be taking over a lot of the business sites on the way. And it's really annoying, because all those business sites are owned by sharks.
Wait, I just realized the free aim is a problem actually. Because I can't get this balloon on the right. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh my god. That's a shark attack. Very scary. Can I get this one as well? Okay, I can get that one. I'm gonna def war back to this empire, I think. To fix the free aim thing. When you like... Oh, nice pager, man. When you go into a... When you go into a marker and fall off, like, into the marker, like, it kills your free aim. Until you, like, die.
Alright fellas, I have to go make some money.
Have fun.
Thanks for having me. Good luck.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye. That business site that we just took over, I think the size is medium, but the type is random. And then this one's just title and drum.
Has anyone explained unlocking the new types?
Yeah.
I did.
Alright.
I really need to not like forget some of these balloons that I'm missing out on. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oops. Would like to get all of this without reloading, but I think my ambulance despawned. Okay, no, it didn't. This is a different ambulance, I think. I actually don't remember. Well, I have an ambulance anyway. And now I've got a cop car, actually. Or cop bike.
That car that you just saw was the Oceanic.
And this business site is high roller robbery, and it's where we unlock the robbery type. From my experience, I've never seen this business site be anything else.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be this all the time.
Like, it doesn't seem to get attacked ever.
Hey, freak. Bye.
I want to get this guy out.
And yeah, this and high roller smuggling are some of the worst to take over because of their props in the interiors.
And the guys like on the top floor are pretty annoying too.
They look so similar. It's like they were lazy to make another interior, but they are actually different, right?
They are very different.
Oh god.
And this one's medium trucks. Another common choice for an enemy business site. Kind of weird how many drug sites there are around here. Black Box are wanted you to unlock drugs really early.
It's almost like they knew, except they didn't.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm on fire. No, that's fine.
They must be exact same site.
Oh yeah, it's loaded. Damn young orange pickup.
Yeah, I guess. Cause fuck these guys. Getting in the way all the time. Oops. What the heck? Exact same empire as the last two, by the way. Oh, great.
How often does this get pulled by the sharks?
I'm ending this interaction.
This one is actually supposed to be unknown, but it usually gets bought by the bikers very quickly.
Yeah, that's what I remembered.
Yeah, this time it got bought by the sharks for some reason. At least they picked a fast site to take over.
Casually, it can be annoying if you don't take over this Empire side because it's next to your safe house. and the game will just spawn aggressive enemies all around the place.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
This one's medium, but the type usual. From my experience, it seems random.
I think this one is random, yeah.
At least for the type. Item's prostitution.
You want me to mug you?
God damn it. Oh god. Oh, my tires. Okay, well, that's fine, I suppose. Could be worse.
Hey, stiff.
And here's a small business site. It's a bit of a relief. Type is probably also random.
It's usually a smuggling, but this time it's not. Which is strange.
Have you gotten smuggling yet?
No, not yet.
You get it later.
Yeah, it's fine.
There's a fixed smuggling site up north.
That's it for you, bitch.
Another small business site with a random type.
This is the smuggling one. Everything's fine.
This one's better than I expected.
Yeah, no major problems. Not too bad.
Like there were shock effects, but it probably didn't spot the front side.
Yeah.
Finally time for a fun mission.
The radio's coming back. Hog.
My favorite mission in the game.
There will be explosions.
So you don't need any product?
So in this mission, you film a driving sequence for an action themed commercial, and you get a heavy everything proof furnace, and you need to keep the action bar high by blowing up target cars. You do that by just simply touching them. Everything is scripted.
Looks like this.
There are also a few ramps on the way that you want to avoid because going in the air in this mission will trigger a slow-mo camera no matter what.
The rock makes it feel so good. I'm touching myself. Speaking of, after losing a pinky, I finally mastered my butterfly knife, which is the pinnacle of reckless living. My face and roast beef!
The pinnacle of reckless
Luckily, they can be avoided easily.
It's probably staying up until 10 on a school night. Knives are cool. Rock is cool. Cousin Ed is cool. Laszlo sucks. I love sluts.
Oh god. Nice.
Vice City, get shit-faced. Listen to D-Rock and the Scorpions rock you like a hurricane.
Oh wait, it's the left side here, not right side. Why did I do that? Okay, whatever. At least I didn't try.
The explosions that the cars create can make the game lag, so you don't want to do it too much. And also,
like,
you can keep the car from the end of the mission, which is a relatively new discovery.
Don't need it for here though, because it's just a short drive, and I go in here anyway, so I guess that's kind of cool. Yeah. In any percent, you gotta go like way back up north, so I think a fast car is really good, so you can keep it there, but for here, you're just driving down here.
You got lucky anyway, because another one just spawned.
Yeah.
What did you want to say?
I was gonna say, like, hitting cars, like, it slows you down as well, a little bit, so can lose some time there. So Lance is actually really good on this mission, so he's gonna kill people while we do some shopping.
First you trigger Lance by going nearby, and then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
He cannot really die unless he gets run over.
He's kind of getting game banged right now, but we're gonna help him.
What a waste.
Vic. Nice.
My name is Lance. You haven't a chance. I'll break you in two. I know kung fu.
Why is this AI being designed by like 5 different people? Every mission.
In your eyes, it's your life flashing before you. That's control.
Also, for some reason, when he falls to the ground, he is scripted to lose health gradually. It's really dumb.
Yeah.
And in very rare cases, he just refuses to get up, and he will continue to lose health.
Oops. I'm saving loading here. It's because we just took over like 10 shark sites. And if I don't save and load, they'll just continue to be like really pissed off with me. So we can clear that. And now I want a cop bike. There's one right here. Kinda lucky.
Fun fact, they removed the entrance for apartment 4C. So now the building has no door.
Wow. No! That's so sad.
How will the people live in there go inside?
Okay, more duping stuff.
They clipped through the wall.
Also, I watched Scarface like a month ago, and where they put apartment 3C is just inaccurate. Like, it's not even close to the big road.
I still have not seen that. I might be the only person at this point.
Yeah, but it's really only the bathroom that was supposed to be the reference.
Okay, this timing is kind of tight. We gotta do this rampage. and get over to the races and complete it all at once. And the part, the like area where the races are, like pet density is kind of low, so I'm just gonna do most of the rampage here.
Why all vertical ones have struggle with this rampage?
This one is kind of brutal. There's sharks everywhere.
This one is scary because half of the sharks have Uzis and they're very good at using them. The other half has Mactans, which is not that much of a danger because its accuracy is really low. But the Uzi guys can kill you easily, especially if you get surrounded.
Yeah, they are melting me, so gotta be careful.
Your biggest mistake? Being born.
Not sure who else is oh, these guys. So same as before, just more Turismo race stooping to skip doing one of the races. Okay.
You end up skipping race 9, which is really difficult and annoying.
Excuse me while I just fail to take their bike. Okay, now I'm gonna get in this and it's gonna trigger the race, I think. Okay, never mind. But I would really like this PCJ today, I think. Let's try and take another one. Okay. That only took all year, but we got one.
This race is probably one of the easiest, if not the easiest.
I like how there's two checkpoints right next to each other. Yeah, I've noticed.
That tree loaded in front of me. Wait, why is it raining already? What? That's weird.
It's 4 hours, man.
Oh, I thought it rained after 8 hours. Why am I stupid? I don't know. Never mind. Anyways, I'm stupid.
Good thing you mentioned it, because we forgot to say that on PS2 it rains much more often. So PSP is objectively better for every category.
Except PS2 all front row. You can't do that on PS2, can you?
I mean... just write a script for GT Rise.
One race loop after another.
Dude.
Oh no.
No, not yet. Don't do the other race for a while. I'm gonna do the most epic minigame ever. If I can get over there. It's kind of hard to mega jump here because the lag is really bad and seems like the frame rate affects mega jumps a little bit in my experience.
I guess the shakedown segment of the run. Do things at the mall and then clear up all the rampages up north. Also best mission in the game.
This is an individual time trial mission, but it has a gimmick. You need to collect differently colored coronas in a different way. I forgot which one is which.
Blue is stoppy, green
Red
is
is anything,
wheelie.
blue is stoppy, and green is wheelie.
Yeah.
That was totally scary.
Going up this escalator is a nightmare, by the way, but it seems like we're good. Can get like stuck in the escalator if you're really unlucky.
Drive up the stairs.
No.
Trollface.
I will never do that.
As you can see, every checkpoint can just be cheesed.
Yeah.
By doing a small stopping and a really small wheelie.
Yeah.
Like the check is really poor.
Not gonna lie, the small doesn't look as good as the one in Vice City.
No, it's kind of weak. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, also the music is very generic.
I like the music, actually. Oh, unlucky. Checkpoint thing has not been too good, but that's fine.
There was also supposed to be another side mission in the mall, in which you act as a security guard, I believe, but it was completely cut.
RIP. Sounds like it would have been so good.
Yeah, 15 levels of getting thieves.
Absolutely amazing.
Watch yourself, bitch.
That guy just called me a bitch. For no reason.
Did you get the balloons?
I'll get them after.